Alright, so this is Hidden Curse of Strahd, Session 4, title TBD. Alright, Katya, take it away with what we need to do.
Hey! Also, I am not Katya today, I am Storm.
Okay, Queen.
So, as it stands right now, our current goals. So, we're with Irina and her brother Ismark. We just got back from the thing. So, we're going to Valakai, which is like the town to the left of the one we're currently in. And so, we're going to take Irina there. We kind of might have to sneak her out. So, we're just going to take her to the city. Bonus points, possibly, if we can take her to the Temple of Markovia, or whatever, where the twins grew up. We need to go to the Blue Water Inn and find Ritavio, who's going to tell us about the Wizard Tower or whatever, so we can get the hags off our back and get back the children. And then also, as a fun little side quest, we need to track down Doru, the vampire who Song and I grew up with and kind of let escape. Although he's not, it's uncertain if he's a vampire or like a vampire spawn. I'm not super clear on what the differences are, but
I think a vampire spawn is like when they bite.
No, I'm not glossing over it. Irina has a 6-year-old daughter, but like obviously we're gonna have to find out what's her deal, but like it's not like a directive we're accomplishing. Like the daughter's there. We don't have to like rescue her from like the mermaids.
The mermaids?
I'm making things up. There are no mermaids. I was just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's glossing over. I'm not
Alright.
glossing over. I am prioritizing.
I don't know. I think a little girl just randomly showing up when you guys come back.
Up. She's Irina's daughter.
When did we learn that?
Theo told us.
Theo did tell us that.
We established this.
That Irina had a daughter, and like, yeah.
This is why Theo had the whole thing of like, she is 20 years old, so it's not weird.
She's like in her 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
don't worry about it, okay? Just pretend, I don't know. It's a mistake, don't worry about it.
20 years old with a 6-year-old daughter.
20s, in her 20s.
20s.
So we're going to Valakai. Once we're in Valakai, go to the Blue Water Inn to find Ritavio. See if we can get Irina to the temple. She might not want to go. Wizard Tower, also look for Doru.
Okay, I could just kill the daughter. Would that help?
No! Oh, I swear we've lost enough children in the other campaign.
I feel Theo's going to get lynched.
He asked if it would make it easier. I didn't say he should. I just agreed that yes, not having the child around
Suddenly
would make
the
life
illusion
easier.
of the surrounding gore.
I swear. Theo, I swear. Also, above table, Nate, because you have not been here, Irina is like this woman that Strahd is interested in. He's been like feeding off of her.
He's like, yeah, it's so that guy who sent us the first letter, being like, "Come to town. I'm the burgomaster." That was not from the burgomaster. That was from Strahd, meant to lure us in. The dead body where we found the letter with, that was the real burgomaster who was like, "Steal the place off." He's dead now, but Irina's his daughter, and Strahd is like obsessed with her romantically. And this is not the first time he's done this.
We also had a very respectful funeral, kind of.
For the dad. We did like ceremony.
Yeah.
And then you let a vampire spawn out.
Not intentionally. Not intentionally.
So he was literally so the priest literally had him like chained up in the basement for like, I don't know, a year, and he just happens to escape. He was biding his time to frame us.
And then we traumatized the priest who was kind of like the priest of the church in Kresik where we grew up, who helped hide us as kids.
Don't forget the people who are so kind to let you sleep in their house, and then they woke up to find their half vampire child became a doll.
Oh yeah. Oh, Storm.
They literally sold him.
Storm made a deal, by the way, so we have 30 days, but we don't know if it's real days or hag days. Before shit hits the fan with that we have to solve that with the Wizard Tower.
Yeah, the hag we made the deal with, she makes pastries, and she, like, I don't know, collects children or whatever, and it turns out the parents fucking sell their kids to her. So, like, I'm not saying he deserves to be turned into a doll, but, like, they were shitty parents and do not deserve a child, so.
Okay, but that doesn't mean the kid deserves to be punished for their actions.
I didn't say that, so we're going to rescue him, but we're not giving him back to
you don't know how badly they need to take out that one night.
So what you're saying is we can burn their house down, Theo, and just take the kid with us. Is what I'm hearing by that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure the wooden doll turned like human. Turned wooden doll.
First. We take him first.
Yeah. What about? Tell him about the little mirror.
Oh yeah. Do you want to go
mirror?
Yeah, Queen Mirror.
You can do this one.
Okay, so essentially, in the death house, there was a spirit of the guy who helped us escape because, like, he got kicked out of the Visani?
Visani, yeah.
Visani.
Visani,
The
for
Vistani
helping
are
us.
the only ones who can leave
Yes.
this place.
They're very Romani inspired. So the guy who helped us escape got like kicked out of the Visani. So he went in the death house and then he died. And then while we were there, he saw us and he snuck the girl's mirror that they had traded to him as children for his aid to help them escape back into Song's bag. Song didn't realize until now. She pulled it out. The mirror can like help you get like all prettified, and their mom used to use it every morning apparently. And what Queen? Yeah, and then the thingy on the back is whatever it says, Queen, because I imagine you remember it better than I do. It's a letter that
With
their
love
mom
and
wrote,
loyalty and true memories, Demetria.
which I'm still concerned that it says true memories. Still very concerned by that.
Not to mention some small amounts of lore drops regarding Strahd. So
Oh yeah, do we want to go over the quick lore drops of?
yeah,
any
you
of
can
the
go ahead and
most
just
relevant-
do a TLDR what you think they mean,
Oh God. Oh Theo, you put me on the spot.
or Queen. I mean, she's more the whole conspiracy board.
The conspiracy board is mostly heavens, though. It only sometimes veers into Strahd, like when it does like the darkness stuff. Okay, so let me just go up to the ones to make sure I don't miss anything.
And my short 3,000 point PowerPoint description.
To focus back on? You know what we need to focus back on? All those fucking tarot card things we drew at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, there was one about a wizard, wasn't there?
Yeah, look for a wizard's tower on a lake. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if they're like little stepping stones or if they're like little signposts along the way or what, but like they're gonna be important.
Yeah. What?
Also, we own a house now, the death house. We took the papers that are.
Oh yeah, we did take the deeds.
They became super old, but they're still valid.
Yeah.
Also, we got super fucking epic magical armor.
Off of that's actually important. Nate, so you know how like Natalia in the other campaign this entire time has been looking for her family, right? And like very concerned about them. Yes. Yeah, the person we took the armor off of was her dead teacher, which like was essentially her uncle. He was dead in the world of Strahd, so there's something with that. And so we stripped him of his armor because Natalia's
you
not
looted
here.
a dead body.
Okay,
grave robber.
To be fair.
I believe in recycling.
No, your defense for this only works if this was Natalia looting him. You have never met this man.
No, so is Storm. So is Song. She doesn't care.
Lineback legit just convinced an entire party not to loot a haunted hellscape full of gold.
Because he was standing there looking at us disapprovingly.
Listen,
he's still disappointed.
The twins are starved for any kind of father figure. Okay, we crave.
And we chose the 4 or 5 dwarfs.
We did. And that way, he's still our father figure, but we can still pick him up and put him like on a high shelf if he starts getting annoying.
To be fair, also half the stuff in the house is also fucking haunted and like a mimic.
Yeah, we tried looting the house.
We tried looting some of it.
You get no room to talk when Voltor literally essentially had an armful of like magical goods for a moment.
He's like, it's not what it looks like.
You have no room to talk.
Tell about the wand you found.
Oh, the magic missile one?
Saved our lives.
Literally saved our lives. I'm so excited. Essentially, we went in a closet and this broom attacked us. And it nearly killed
KO'd Song.
It literally almost one-hit KO'd Song. And then we destroyed the broom, and it turned out to be a wand of magic missiles that was carved with stuff all over it that had essentially the reason it attacked us was it was trying to protect the children. Children that were already dead.
Did we ever figure out what the fuck killed the kids?
I think it was just we assumed that it had been the dad.
They were locked in a room and left to die.
Well, yeah, but they were locked in a room, but the cause of death was like their necks being snapped, and some people thought that like something had been sealed in there with them. Like the shambling mound, it would have
been like an evil spirit. It could have been like the evil spirit we were trying to fully awaken or something.
Well, no, I don't think.
Well, no, we tried to prevent it awakening, but
no, but I don't think there was an evil spirit because remember all their rituals were like bogus. So I think the only evil in there was the mound thing and like the house itself, but like
fair. But yeah, so I got a wand of magic missiles. It's very powerful. I love it. It is my child now. I also have a mimic on my wrist.
I don't know why she still got that thing. Storm's gonna
Okay,
try
listen,
and like throw it
Twin.
in her sleep.
Listen, Twitty. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. It's the prettiest bracelet she's ever seen. Obviously, it's completely normal, and she chose to keep it. When she
King of
went from
Swords.
hating it, to being like, "Oh, this is so pretty," and no
Taking-
one questioned it.
Taking a small little steak knife and just sort of wedging it under your bracelet and prying it off.
The mimic might eat it.
He can try. I'll stab him first.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Don't hurt
You're-
Charlie.
You're gonna get my fucking wrist eaten.
Oh my god. You don't think I'm like good with a knife? You have so little faith in me.
Wrists are the best joint to eat out of the body.
That's a lie.
I don't want to know why that's a lie. I would prefer to never live with this knowledge a day of my life.
Okie doke.
Look,
Still a
because
lie.
you have to think about how it cooks.
Yo, I
Nothing to do
swear.
with how it cooks.
My sources, I made it the fuck up.
Oh my god. So essentially,
Close your eyes.
Theo, you take that and you put that lullaby away and you put it in a little box and you lock it away and you put it on
Just like those
yourself.
children.
Oh, so a music box.
Theo. I'm getting the crab knife gift. It's coming.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I demolished the local Denny's. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay, the local one's the nice one. We're gonna go to the not nice one. You just literally cursed yourself to no breakfast after a fight.
All right. So, our party is just arrived to find Linebeck and company. Deciding like they're chilling. You know, they just had some tea time. What do you do? And now all of a sudden, you know, you see Vidar is now like in the like you see him like kind of because he vanished a while back, and now you see him like in the rafters looking down at the party.
Oh
Oh.
my god. So now that we can spider walk, I'm gonna let the others tell Irina that we like, buried her dad, and I'm gonna kind of walk up the wall so I can like hang up just like kind of assumed you were dead.
Oh, I was in the woods. I know better than to go into this house.
Good for you. And I'm gonna
What is Vidar exactly?
Oh,
like
he's a shifter.
druid.
Oh, okay.
A shifter that was raised
I like
by
the-
many wolves.
I like the
werewolf.
voice then.
There,
Nice.
note that there's still a wolf in his chest.
Yes.
In his chest.
Yeah, it's like his
Agreed.
clothing. It's sticking its head out.
Yeah, my baby.
Oh my god, wait, is it the little
right.
puppy?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like
know this
as
wolf.
like
That's
as Storm
okay.
got closer, you get it like Vidar feels the tail wagging.
Oh.
Also, like storm, but it won't like
Oh,
pause.
great. No, I back away.
It leans its head forward.
I'm gonna only with 2 fingers. Carefully give it a little, I don't know, between the ear scratch, see if it bites me.
It is it's looking for food.
Oh, I don't have. Okay, I don't think I have that. Oh wait, no, I should have some sort of food. All right, I'll give him like jerky or whatever.
Animal handling.
Oh crap! Hang on, let me pull open my character sheet, which I totally have. Okay,
You've got this 20.
21.
It takes a
21,
freakishly
you did
long
something for me.
tongue, grabs the bacon, and puts it in its mouth.
I'm just kind of like, that's gross, and I back away down the wall.
Lord.
No. What happens now?
Irina looks up at now all of a sudden this wolf man and starts screaming.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
He's with us.
I'm
He's
gonna
with
like
us.
drop down and smell her.
Oh my god!
I grab you. I grapple you to not let you. I'm
She
like,
pulls
"No."
out a hand crossbow.
God, Song is going to the other side to try and like calm Irina down.
I'm like, no, you did not get to smell her. I'm like trying to like wrestle you away.
Doing a
What
quick
happens if she
rundown of
goes
like
missing? I have to have her sent.
Voltor
Oh my
says,
god.
uh, so who's the wolf boy?
He's with us.
I
He's
am
with us?
Vidar.
Pleasure to
Hi,
meet you,
Batman.
Vidar.
That
Linebeck is
can't be
just
very
sitting with the
easy to
little.
keep up with.
Actually, it's okay so far.
Linebeck is just sitting in a chair refilling the little girl's tea, and it's just like, this happens. Keeping her
So
calm.
we're gonna notice the little girl. It's just kind of like, hey, who's the child?
She's currently using some strange wax colored some strange wax colored tools, and she's like creating color in between lines that are already pre-drawn.
She's coloring with
Yeah,
crayons.
she's coloring.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
One of them has a very nice looking image. It's got like a little pony. It's got this little person next to it, and they've got like strange horns, but they look kind of pretty.
Tiefling, isn't it?
Or is she
It's
coloring
Natalia.
it pink? Is she coloring it pink?
Yes.
Is it a My Little Pony coloring book? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, she's coloring. She's coloring. She's coloring Natalia.
Yeah, what can you tell us?
Ah.
What can you tell us about this child? Is she like blonde hair? Is she blind?
Silver hair.
Silver hair?
Um.
Is she blind?
So yeah, I'm gonna.
She's got black hair with silver streaks in it.
I'm gonna go up to the kid. Does she appear, vampiric at all?
Nope.
Hey, kitty.
She sticks her tongue out at you and continues to color.
I'm gonna pull out a coin, and I'm just gonna sort of. Roll
It's
it
rude to
between my
talk down to
fingers.
people, and she points to a little chair that's empty. It's very child-sized.
I'm sitting it very carefully.
She continues to color.
Gonna roll the coin between my fingers, try and get her to look at the fun little trick. How old are you?
She tells you her age.
And
She's like 6 years old, probably.
what about your parents?
She looks up at Arena. That's my mom.
Do you have a second parent?
Nope, don't need one.
Yeah, I wish I just had a mom.
Storm.
Yes?
Not to the child. And Song's gonna go ahead and step over, and she's gonna kind of crouch down and look at the drawing. You're doing a wonderful job coloring.
Thank you. Sebastian says it's my favorite trait.
What'd you say, Damascus?
Sebastian.
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 Sebastian is my favorite what?
Treat? Trick?
Right.
She said that it's Sebastian's favorite trait.
It's fucking Belinda!
No, it's not. It fucking can't be.
Theo, I swear to God, if you kill Belinda again.
He can't kill Belinda again. He's got
Look,
to keep her alive.
it's not that
to
I've
kill
killed her.
later.
It's that I haven't yet killed her again. But that's already happened. Don't worry about it.
I'm so worried about it.
You're always so worried about it.
I'm always so worried about it. I can feel the gray hairs forming.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So Song is just gonna be quiet for just a moment, and she's just, who's Sebastian?
He's my friend that lives in the closet.
In the closet, right.
Irina shrugs.
Baltor walks over to the nearest closet and looks inside.
It's empty.
Linebeck just looks confused at everyone and says, "It's common for little girls to have imaginary friends, is it not?"
She looks at you, squints. She says, "I already told you he's not imaginary. He's just shy."
Baltor doesn't trust the closet. He sticks a spear into the back of the wall panel.
Marion will walk over to Baltor and be like, "Hey, it's probably in her bedroom closet. That's normally where the monsters are found."
He's not a monster.
He proceeds to go into the bedroom closet.
I will follow him along, drawing my hammer.
And she shows you a drawing of a man with a very wrinkled green skin. It's obviously a troll, but he's wearing a very nice suit.
Oh, is that Sebastian then?
Mm-hmm. He's nice to me.
Oh. Are most people not nice to you?
No, I don't know. This place is weird.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Song is definitely twin canting, like spelling out to Storm, like, did we have an imaginary friend as a kid? I don't believe that that's normal.
Twin can't like not name Sebastian.
Fair enough. And Song's just gonna be quiet for just a moment. It is a very weird place. I can't imagine. Well, I know it's not easy to grow up in.
She nods. Irina is going to gesture to Lineback to talk to her like in a corner.
You will.
Okay, she's doing her best to keep quiet. Everyone else may roll perception. DC 18.
Oh.
You may roll with advantage,
Varian
but
went
doing so
upstairs
makes it
with-
so it's very obvious you're trying to listen in.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Varian went upstairs with Valtor.
I have
so
no social etiquette. So.
21.
20,
Oh god. Song
Let's
is
see
way
what I
too
got.
focused on the child. She got
I'll
All
tell
right,
you
someone
what.
passed, so I won't go into a private call.
Everyone who passed, or what?
What was the
Someone
DC?
passed, so I won't go into a private call.
Okay.
She's
Dang
going.
it.
She's
High
going
five.
to she's going to talk to Lineback, and she's going to ask regarding some of his traditions regarding unusual births. Does he know anything about essentially,
She's a fucking Virgin Mary.
yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Immaculate Conception.
Oh my
Yes.
god. It's not Immaculate Conception. That's probably Strahd, like, came to her while she was sleeping.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably, but still, that's what you'd think it was.
I didn't know Strahd was Roman.
She grew up very quickly. Like a weed.
Oh, like the Twilight baby?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The
Oh, like
Twilight
I know.
Renesmee.
Yes,
Renesmee.
that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like 2 weeks old and like looked like she was 6 years old.
Yeah. This is where y'all learn I was a Twilight kid when I was in high school.
Oh Jesus.
I just recently watched all those movies for my
Oh
girlfriend.
god.
And they were pretty okay.
My
Actually.
fiance
They're
keeps
okay,
begging
looks
me to.
are good.
My
Looks are
fiance keeps
better.
like begging me, like bugging me to watch it, and then she like gave up. She's like, you know what? She's like, I like the movies too much, or have you ruin them for me? And I'm like, all right, bet.
Just read the books.
No,
pretty
The
fun.
books
I'm
are
good.
better.
I'm
The books
good.
are so much
fun.
better.
The books are worse.
I'm good.
There's so much
They cut
rude.
so much out of the movies.
They're awful.
The movies did their best to make the books
All right,
better
don't worry.
and
We're just gonna name the
enjoyable.
title "Twilight's Bad." All right, so so Lineback, what do you reply?
um,
Yeah, Lineback, what do you
he
know about
will
virgin birth?
just kind of take it all in, hand on chin, thinking, making the motion of stroking a beard where there is not one, and then he'll realize it and stop. And
There's actually one long hair at the like the tip of like your chin.
he
You gotta know about
immediately
that 'cause he's
pulls it
wearing
out.
a mask.
Gotta get that out. Gone. And after that, he'll say, "I'm not sure. I've not heard of anything like that, tradition-wise, even. And you're positive that there was no one else?"
She nods. Yes. In fact, like she was born 6 months ago, even before I met Strahd.
Hmm. Odd indeed. I would hesitate to guess that. Obviously, this is magic somewhere involved. You haven't met with any fays or anything like that you know of, right?
She shakes her head. No, not that I thought. I thought dwarves were excellent midwives.
Can I? Can I roll a medicine or a history check to get more info?
Yeah, sure. By the way, she is utterly incorrect. Dwarves are not necessarily midwives. That is a to some people borderline offensive assumption.
Well, good thing Lineback's used to being offended.
17.
It's
17
definitely
histories.
it's definitely something unusual. It's definitely a result of some kind of magic. Although like with Fae, they tend to manipulate them after they grow. They don't tend to they tend to manipulate something that's like already naturally created. So it's probably not something from the Fae necessarily.
He will just say, well, in my family, we weren't necessarily midwives, and it's not common for all dwarves to be midwives, by the way, but magic is certainly involved with her birth and her growth. I'm just not entirely sure from what.
She nods. Isn't that but the bun in the back of people's head? Isn't that when they're a midwife?
the, the top knot that he has in his hair.
Yes.
It's just he'll just go. No, that's just how I like to wear my hair.
Oh, do you like midwives?
Linebeck will actually just start laughing really loud.
She's like noticed you were like you had the top knot. You're good with the kids.
Oh my god.
uh,
So after the conversation just started getting into, Linebeck's medical training or lack thereof, can I find what looks like Irina's bedroom?
I think
yes.
didn't Valtor and
You went into
Aaron?
the child bedroom.
Oh yeah, I guess we went to the child bedroom. That's right.
Is there like any, I don't know, a hairbrush or like clothes that look like she wore them recently?
You feel it difficult to enter.
It's fucking warded against vampires, isn't it?
You notice at the floor there's silver shavings.
Okay, rude.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Ooh. Can we blow the silver shavings away?
Well, it doesn't fucking affect you.
Well,
Oh yeah,
maybe I can
BTW.
help you.
Irina does not know that Stog and I are Strahd's children.
Yeah, no, that's a heads up. No
He
one
does
must.
not
No
know.
one can know. We have been informed by Theo that if someone finds out, it will be bad.
I
So
mean,
only-
we picked that up growing up, and it would be bad.
Yeah.
But like, so we don't advertise it, but like,
Yeah. So the party knows at least.
like the group knows because of how. Oh yeah, Strahd came up to us after we exited the death house, and he fed Song spinal fluid and Storm some like human flesh, and that's how we leveled up. And he was like, "My daughters."
Oh
Yeah.
So
my
you guys
god.
know.
Oh yeah. Also, we learned that spinal fluid gets me more permanent HP.
You're not allowed to drink it.
No, drink it. It's fine. Drink it.
No.
Specifically, the act of willingly
I'll hunt the things for
indulging
you.
in your craving results in that.
Wait, then did I also get extra HP?
If you willingly indulge.
I mean, it was kind of unwilling. Okay.
I
He
mean, as
literally-
long as
he
they're
li-
combatants, go nuts.
He literally forced fed
Willingly
us.
indulge. Willingly indulge. I can even hunt them down. You could send me into a village or something. I can grab some
I
people
am
for you.
I am waiting for the day that Song goes full feral, like full fucking feral, and her and Vidar team up.
And
I'm waiting for it too,
look,
but
and
for bad
honestly,
reasons.
look at it this way, right? So if they're willingly underneath this terrible ruler, aren't they a bad person?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Honestly, morality doesn't matter, right? It's fine.
willingly under. They can't leave.
It's okay. There's the hunter and the hunted. It's simple, you know.
Besides,
Oh
some of them look like
God.
some of them look so boring. It's almost like they don't have souls. I mean, what are they gonna miss? All right.
Insight
Okay,
check
necromancy's
There's an
weird. That's a
argument.
disruption of the
Insight
natural
check you.
cycle.
What do you
Okay?
mean by
That's
that
weird.
with the souls?
Don't worry about it.
I want to insight check you.
So meanwhile, upstairs, there is actually like a towel overneath the back of the closet.
Oh.
Hmm.
I ready my spear and pull off the towel.
There is a small doorknob.
I open the door.
You hear someone ask something specific as when the door is open.
Password.
Hello, is that you?
Hello?
Back again?
What'd they ask?
him asking.
Wait, did they actually say password?
Edic's
Yeah.
asking.
Oh, I didn't
Edix
hear
is
what I didn't hear what you
asking.
said.
I'm gonna cry.
You hear from inside. Hello, is that
Oh.
you?
Gotcha.
My grandpa.
Whoa. Hold up.
Oh my gosh. So he says, it's me. Voltor just says,
Uh,
can you come out here? Out
uh,
here.
Wait.
Hold on 1 second.
He doesn't really try to hide his
Hold on
voice
1
or
second.
anything.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I am muting it from the recording.
Mm-hmm.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, pulling you back. All right,
We're all afraid, Theo.
don't
We're
worry
so
about
afraid.
it. Okay, as you were.
Eat it. You'll hear someone walking up to the door, and you will see from around a corner a taller man, white, brown hair with like speckled by ash, with
Grandpa.
tiny granite points for horns coming out of his
Edic.
head, and he'll cock his head and say, "Oh well, you're not who I expected. Hello."
Hi.
You're not
don't-
who we expected either. We were doing a monster check for a little girl.
He'll turn behind him and go, "Oh, Sebastian, yes." But you were checking for him for a little girl. Who?
We were told there was something in the closet, and generally monsters tend to reside in these closets. So seems like it might not be the case here, though.
Oh no. Monsters don't care about closets anymore, not since we set up shop. They care about under the bed.
Voltor proceeds to check under the bed.
God.
Is there something under the bed?
There is a large spider that doesn't move.
I stab it.
Foreman song. You can feel
The
it
inflatable
ring.
spider toy loses all its air.
Voltor,
Oh.
Voltor nods and then says, "Well, seems like everything's accounted for here." And he
When
starts
you
walking
look at
downstairs.
if you take a look back at Edix, he's gonna be disappointed and be like, "Dang, now I gotta get another one."
Is it like a fur? Because I mean, plastic and rubber doesn't exist in this world, does it?
It is quite obviously plastic.
You can make balloons out of
I
animal
can't
bladders.
sew it. Yeah, I
Uh,
can't sew it then because I've got a sewing kit.
Sebastian pulls out another balloon and proceeds to make a spider.
For anyone who's left in the room before you start
Just
filtering out.
Just
Just
Varian.
Varian and Valtor.
Voltor left.
Although
Okay.
I
Thought
think
was kind of
I'm
on the way
upstairs,
out.
so
He
I
could
don't
be
know if I'm
stopped.
overhearing the conversation.
No, we're
Yeah,
downstairs. We're
Varian
downstairs talking to the kid.
Yeah.
No, I went upstairs to go look in Irina's room. Remember?
Yeah, but you came back down and we've been talking to the kid. You're
No,
down.
I
You're down with
didn't.
the child. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're sitting there
She-
staring at silver shavings.
Oh yeah, you did.
And you just hear
Hopefully I could be
Storm
hearing the
go
conversation.
rude.
Before Farian starts filtering out, he'll go, "Well, we're currently closed for renovations, but I suppose that I can give you this as a consolation prize." And he'll pull out a little black vial and hand it to Farian.
I'll take it and kind of raise my eyebrow, like, okay, what is it? He's not saying that. That's just the facial expression.
He'll just say, "Consider it a shade for a rainy day, if you will."
A what?
Okay.
Oh no.
Yes, give something with the 8 intelligence barbarian.
Give it to me. Give
He'll
it to me with my
Edix
12 intelligence.
Edix will wave off Farian and lead Sebastian back into the bar and say, "And do say hello to the little girl for us."
Yes,
Yeah,
we have to
will
go get.
do.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're being summoned. You have to go get the other one.
The other one.
We'll see you in a few hours, or
Yeah,
he says,
carry on
it's
while I head
edicts.
downstairs.
Oh my god. Bro, remember when we had
As
that,
the door
that
shuts.
vision lore dump of like the author with the two small silver-haired, black-haired girls?
Oh my god!
In despair.
We've been doing this wrong the entire time.
She's the fucking evil one.
Oh my god.
Or no, because they're not always necessarily opposites. Whatever.
So
oh my god.
when the door shuts, by the way, describe this door. It's basically like a door, except it's a like a triangle. It's got like a bit of a triangle on top of like the door, so it's kind of like it's a door that opens into like part of like the like you know how like closets are often made out of little attic spaces, things like that. So like it's kind of like as if the attic space opens to another space, and the door closes, and then the handle disappears in like golden dust.
Sorry, child.
You just hear, if anybody was in earshot, they'd just hear Farian say magic.
Queen just hears like a muffled conversation, and all of a sudden she hears quite clearly Farian say magic.
Voltor says, "Well, closet's clear. Nothing of danger in there."
Not even gonna share.
Yeah, Sebastian.
That's how the man came out of the closet.
Someone named
He thinks this is
Index
kind of
gave
normal
their
in this
regards.
world.
Yeah, Farian will actually say, Sebastian and someone named Index gave their regards.
Yeah.
Pronounced edicts.
You're talking to the 8 intelligence barbarian.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna real fast while I'm still upstairs with the silver shavings. I'm gonna like kind of wave feral druid over.
Okay.
How does
scamper
the little
over.
how does the little girl react to hearing Sebastian and Edicts giving their regards?
Ooh, she looks up, excited, and smiles.
When we cut back to the scene, Song has a lot of
So
Did he
much
give me a
space.
spider? She asks about her spider toy.
Yes, there's a spider toy up there.
No, we killed it.
Didn't they replace it?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
did. That's why Farian's just saying there is a spider toy up there.
Okay. So I'm gonna sort of point at the room where she, sleeps and everything and sort of lives. Is there anything you can use to like pick up Irina's scent in here?
Yeah, I'm sure I can find it somehow.
Roll me a
Yeah, man.
Arcana, Vidar.
Just him or both of us?
Oh
Just
shit!
him.
It was almost 13.
Okay.
It was 17. Rolled to 10. God damn it.
All right. You have like you just had the most brilliant idea. If silver dust is the problem, blow away the dust.
I blow away the dust.
See, oh my god, it's gonna fucking go on top of me, isn't it?
No.
The dust seems to disappear.
Well, I'm not going in there with him anyway. Was the silver dust also preventing him from entering?
Yeah, is it?
The spell is gone. Vidar feels as if he just rolled a natural 30 and he's a genius.
See? Now dust is gone. Magic is over.
And smack you on the
You
back
have
of
a
the
you
head.
have a very firm belief that dust is related to magic.
Oh my god.
That just gave me so many Dark Materials flashbacks. Okay, so I'm gonna just go inside, I guess, and look for, like I said, like a hairbrush, something that she was recently using that's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
smells like
there's a little silver hairbrush.
fucking silver! I swear to God. Okay.
Silver is the
Gloves.
material used for things like this for people of means in this time period.
Just put a glove on.
Wait, hang on. Does silver actually like burn me or whatever?
No, shouldn't.
Just checking. I'm just checking. I don't know. Okay,
You're not
so
a
I
lycanthrope.
pull.
Yeah, silver is like werewolf, not vampire.
I don't know, man. I'm
That's
afraid.
garlic.
Okay, so I like grab the brush and I like give it to him. It's like, will this work?
What are you trying to get it for?
So that he can like, because he was like, I'm gonna smell her so I can get her scent. So I'm trying to get him something else so that if she like gets whisked away by Strahd in the middle of the night.
Oh, she's got like clothes.
Yeah, that's what I asked if there were like clothes. Like
Oh
clothes
no,
like
I
she
thought
like
you were
wore
like
yesterday or
specifically
recently.
looking for like hair and stuff,
Oh my god.
like witches do.
No,
You're
just
scenting
something.
him
I'm
like
not
a
a hag.
bloodhound.
Yes.
So, what do
Why
you?
when she's like right down there?
So, Vidar, you get the scent of like a young woman mixed with a little bit of coal and sadness.
Oh no.
Smell.
The dog smells too.
Okay, let's
The dog grabs a
back
tree out of one of the pouches.
Shut the bitch. I like shove the wolf back in your whatever vest thing you're wearing, and I like start steering you out.
It's
You
chewing on
shove
the
it back
biscuit.
in there.
Like the
Well,
wolf's
well,
like
that's
the wolf's like poking out of your vest, so I'm like, get back in.
Okay, I
It's got
thought
a
you just
freak.
like
It's got a. It's
manhandled the
got a.
dog. I was like, you bastard.
It's got a freakishly long tongue, by the way.
I know, and
Is it
I
a
don't like
mimic?
it.
while
No,
Vidar and Storm
it's
are
probably
still
a
messing
werewolf.
around upstairs.
Oh my God.
Farion's going to walk over to Song and kind of unceremoniously just present her with the black potion.
Right, and Song's gonna go ahead and hold out her hand to like take it, and she just, where did you get it?
Uh, it kind of lowers his voice, and there was a door in the closet, behind the door of the closet, and there was the little girl's friend and the index guy that we were talking to, and he handed me this and said it's a shade of a rainy day, or no, shade for a rainy day, something like that.
Right.
I think that's
And
lose
Song,
my mind.
yeah, Song's gonna go ahead and like hold it up a little bit and try and like hold it so like the light will hit it. And can she like go ahead and roll Arcana
Are you?
or
What are you?
something?
What you're trying to invest? What are you trying to investigate specifically?
What exactly it is and what it does, maybe without opening it, preferably, like so she can just get a
Does
general
small
idea.
child have a shadow?
I must have
What?
I must have misheard something. So, what are you opening exactly?
No, no, I said so
The
she doesn't
bottle.
have to open. So she doesn't have to open it, but can she like look at it and try and get an idea of what it
What do
might
you
do
fucking
without
look at?
opening it?
Is what I'm asking.
The
Sorry.
potion that was
The
given to
potion.
Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think my audio cut out for a second there. So that's probably what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. But can she hold it up like to the light and go ahead and look at it? Can she roll anything for it? Can she roll like an Arcana or something?
I'm honestly trying to remember which potion you're fucking talking about.
Black potion.
The black potion,
Shade.
the shade for a
The black
rainy
bottle
day.
that was given. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that one. Gotcha. Because that wasn't a potion necessarily. That wasn't.
Well, he thinks it's a potion. He has no
Got
idea.
Yeah,
you.
What it is.
Okay.
its song was told it's a potion.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
she's
Okay, that's the part where I got confused on.
okay.
The low intelligence barbarian is giving the somewhat magical thing to the only person in the party he's seen cast actual magic.
I mean, honestly, like, is that
Email
like
talked
that's
about it briefly,
honestly
He
yeah.
hasn't
decent?
seen Val cast magic yet.
I mean,
I
that's
brought you back to life.
it's decent justification, honestly. So I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I lay on hands to you.
Yeah,
Can I-
he was
There-
unconscious then. He didn't see it.
Oh, that's
There
right.
is something writhing inside, almost like octopus tentacles inside an aquarium.
Theo.
Yes.
Does small child have a shadow?
Yes. Though it's faint, almost weird, and it's
Um,
roll perception.
Fell. Okay, I lost that. Natural 20!
oh my god.
The shadow's strange. It seems to be like I don't know. The best way to say it is reversed.
Oh my god, does she have
Like-
the wrong shadow?
Oh my god.
Does she have Belinda's shadow and then Belinda has like
She
whoever
can
this
have
girl's
Belinda's shadow.
is?
Belinda, like, still had her shadow.
No, she didn't. It got stolen. Natalia got hers back, but
No,
Belinda did
it
not.
got stolen, but I mean, that's presumably after all of this.
Yeah, that's future.
Fuck.
We're in past.
We're
Oh,
assuming we're in
God.
past.
We are assuming we're in past, but
I'm pretty sure we're in past. I remember someone saying, Theo at one point saying that this is like pre.
yeah.
100
Hidden
year gap or
Heavens.
something.
Yeah.
Like this is a
It's
prequel.
adjacent.
Okay.
Okay, prequel
It's
adjacent.
Also, please enjoy this image I have created to signify the dog.
Oh my god.
That's the thumbnail.
Please make that the thumbnail. I'm begging you. Like Will said, please.
And by the way, if you didn't recognize it, that's like the tongue from Orochimaru.
Oh my god.
I thought it was like Venom.
Voice chat.
Um. So. So we're okay. We're pre-adjacent kind of vibes. I'm very worried that her shadow is reversed because that means it's probably not the right shadow. But our characters have no reference for that. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
our
yeah,
characters have no
It's
reference for that.
not
Song's
reversed as
still
much as
kinda-
it's like mirrored, right? It's like
Yeah.
going the wrong way.
Yeah.
So like when she like raises her right hand, her shadow raises its left hand.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's
so-
like very subtle.
I'm gonna twin can't convey this to Song, and I assume she twin can't conveys the stuff to me that she was asking, whatever it is.
Yeah, well she kind of like nods a little bit, holds up a finger. Can she try and like swirl the bottle? Does the thing inside react? Just like shake it without opening it?
It rises a little bit more.
Okay. So she's going to look towards Farian, and in that same soft voice, while also twin canting with her other hand, she's just, it's not a potion, it's a something. I can't quite tell what. I wouldn't recommend opening it, especially since it was given to us by a strange man in a closet.
Yeah,
Just hold on to it for now.
I'm not too comfortable with magic myself, so
Right.
Did he say why he gave it to you?
Because I'm the
No.
only one he's seen. Oh, no, yeah, you haven't.
Seen what?
No, he hasn't. He didn't say any reason to Song why he gave it to her.
No, the guy who gave it to what's it?
Oh.
yeah, no,
No,
he
no.
he just said it's use it
For
for
a
a
rainy
rainy
day.
day.
He did say why he gave it to you though.
For a rainy day.
Yeah, for a rainy
No,
day.
no, I'm saying he gave the thing
Oh,
to you
it was a
because
promotional thing.
Oh, it was like it was a token.
Yeah, it's a token, like a promotional thing. That's
Not a
all he
promotional
really
thing,
said.
like a consolation prize.
Yeah.
he said we're currently closed for renovations, so take this instead since you can't come in.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
thing.
shade for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a shade for a I think it was a bar in a little girl's closet.
That is extremely odd. I am extremely curious.
Irina is now concerned and like wondering if the alcohol had any effects.
God.
For a little bit more context, all of the tea that Linebeck served, if it was to an adult, was his uncle's signature martini.
Oh my god. So Song's gonna very carefully like open her bag and pull out a little strip of cloth and start wrapping the bottle up, and she's gonna stick it in her bag, and I'm going to hold on to it. Hopefully we never need to figure out exactly what it is.
That is for the best. Yeah, I'm used to endangering myself to protect and save people, but I'm not in the habit of doing stupid things to do stupid things. So
I will
Put
take
you in
that.
danger right now if you want.
Storm.
What? Oh, was that my outside voice?
Ignore her. But we appreciate it. Let's keep it that way. I prefer, like Storm said, not necessarily endangering you, but I prefer if you didn't endanger yourself. It tends to be a bit of a pain to fix that.
yeah, I can understand that.
So,
She's gonna give him
forgetting.
an awkward pat on the arm and go back to the kid.
Okay, so
Yeah.
forgetting Irina. Are we just taking Irina, or are we also taking Ismark?
Well, Ismark's separating from us. I think above table is separating from us according to the original plan, and then meeting back up with us.
It was
So
like
I
original plan, quote unquote. I don't. Here's the thing, though. It depends on him buying it. I don't necessarily think we could trick him, so I think we just gotta, go fast.
I'm trying to see if there's anything.
So, like, we can put most people in like the RV and the elephant, and when it's nighttime, we can take turns like riding so that we can keep moving.
Wouldn't daytime be the best time to?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, in nighttime, what are we gonna do? We're gonna be in the middle of the road. We'll have nowhere to camp.
That's fair.
So we should just try and stay on the move, I feel. Oh, who has proficiency with a disguise kit?
None of us, I don't think.
None
I
of
don't
us.
think any of us.
We used to.
You used to, but none of us are rogues now.
It's curious. Yeah. So like, hang on. How much do I like hold on to anything from my like rogue stuff? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, disguise kit is rogues or bards, and I don't think there's either one in the party now.
And you're like a paladin.
Kinda like a paladin, but the idea is just because I was like a rogue for a while. It's like, would I hang on to anything?
No, but you could possibly find one to buy.
Okay, just checking.
There's
my
actually
God,
a
you know what
store
we
that
can
could
fucking
sell
do?
one, probably, albeit very expensively.
We can use our mother's makeup.
Are you suggesting we give her a makeover?
Oh my God, no, not her. For when we get back to town that we're not super duper welcome in,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna maybe want to change it up a little.
I would be more than glad to help you with that.
We have the same face.
We do have the same face. You know what we could do? We could pull the old trick we used to pull when we were children. I could be you, you could be me.
I hate both of us.
They do hate both of us, but I'm a little bit less abrasive.
Hey,
And you tend to be the one that runs your mouth a bit more. I'm just a bit
Hey.
more sarcastic.
I feel like that's uncalled for.
I say it with love.
We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I mean, it's not really anything that a robe and a blindfold couldn't solve.
Roll me a
Blindfold?
perception check
a
as well,
blindfold.
lineback.
Ooh.
As you
To
guys
disguise
sat back
yourself,
down.
who's gonna second guess a blind person?
19.
You notice that there's a very unusual drawing that she has created and started to color in. It's like a large field of black with specks of twinkling white. In the center is a red glowing ring, almost like with pieces of rock drifting towards it. And at the bottom, she's currently coloring in strange, almost glyph-like letters.
Linebacker will just look over and be like, I didn't take you one for abstract art. What what are you drawing?
She looks mischievous. The future.
Fuck, man.
The future, you say? You can see it.
No, but I can draw it.
Is it a good one or a bad one?
I don't know. I can't
Well,
see
then I
anything I
guess-
draw.
Well, can't see it.
Nope.
The linebacker will just be like, what? What? Well, then how about I describe it?
I'm okay.
Okay. Can we get a written out thing for what she's drawing?
Yep.
Yeah. Theo, here's the question. Would the letters at the bottom happen to be in like celestial or anything?
I'm getting to that.
'Cause song can speak celestial.
How can I?
Grabs our hands as kids that were raised in the church, like just
Hey,
holding
that's
hands.
draconic.
Turns out it's primordial. The
No!
glyphs.
I mean, if it's primordial, I got it.
Oh
The
hell
gl-
yeah!
The glyphs at the bottom are just a bunch of this.
That's a scramble.
Different
God.
fucking faces.
God. Lord.
So a field of black with white specks with a red dot in the center with like green rocks getting closer to it. and glyphs at the bottom. That's what I got from that before he wrote it out.
Put that in like lore or something, bookkeeping.
It's fucking Hadar.
What?
God. I have so many concerns about what she is drawing.
So Belinda can see the future, and this one can draw the future.
Well, now we know she's not gonna die. She's gotta be around later to destroy us.
Oh god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Where's
I'm kidding.
where's the third sister that weaves the future into like tapestries? So that way we have the three fates.
Wait a second.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's the Reds.
Yeah, the
God.
creator.
Oh my
of Red.
Damn it all!
Oh my god!
What
wait,
do
is
you
that a-
want from me?
Stop speculating is what I want, damn it.
Hang on.
That is
find the three of the
serious.
three. Find the three of the three. Is it the three sisters?
What?
Wait,
Is
it's
it-
the
Damn
Sisters
it
of
all!
Fate.
Wait,
Look
was
what you've
Rula
done!
one of the
Look
three-
what you
was
have
Rula one of
done!
the three sisters?
The three of the three. These are fucking two of them.
I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking, you
Look what
queen.
you've
Oh
fucking
my
done,
god.
Rule. Look what you've done, you bastard.
Oh god, he leaves.
Sad.
Skeletor gif.
God damn it.
Wait, are we on the right path? Wait.
Damn it,
Theo.
Will.
Have we calmed down?
Clearly.
They sound so disappointed. Okay.
It has not calmed down, Ol. It will never calm down. We haven't had a game in 3 weeks.
Okay, but to be fair, I'm only making I only made the comparison because of all the Greek analogs you have, and I was like, I just watched Hercules a little bit ago, and I was like, huh, they had three fates in that. And these two can read the future. Is there a third one that can like maybe
Hear
weave
the
it just so
future.
that way we have three different ways of seeing the future? That'd be pretty cool.
So Varula's the last sister?
Oh my god!
Verula's now superpowered
To
now that I
view in
gave you the
space,
eye.
the red ring so grand, it is as if all of that which is now and then becomes trapped within its history band. Oh my fucking god!
Like an accretion did. Oh shit. We're gonna get ate by a black hole.
Well, there's
Oh,
that.
Pog.
It's the needle's eye.
Wait. We know Strahd runs adjacent in another universe to Hidden Heavens.
Oh shit.
Well, not another universe,
This-
just
this
another
is a little
plane.
pocket place.
Yeah,
And-
it's pocket dimension.
So I'm trying to think because that is.
All that which is now and then becomes trapped within its history band. It's the needle's eye.
I wonder if fucking Strahd is somehow trapped in a history band.
I mean, he's trapped here, but I don't know if this place is a history band.
A history band is normally the ring binding that goes around a scroll.
Well, I mean, if you think about it in another way, a band is a circle. A history band could just be the cycle.
Yeah.
That is true too.
But yeah, the reason I
It
said
could
Rula's
also
wasn't
be
the
a
last
marriage
sister
ring.
is because we found out last session that she is the one who spins. She is the one who can spin the strings or the threads.
Oh my god. Do we have to sacrifice Farula?
Wait, why do we have to sacrifice him?
Because we have to bring the three of
Wait,
three and I think destroy them, don't we?
wait,
No, we just have
what
to
happened to
find
destroy
them.
them?
Finally,
Why-
death to the kissy kissy.
All we
No,
have to do-
literally never.
All we have to do right now, as written down, is find them.
Okay,
so-
but
our characters know nothing. Our characters know none of this. But I'm
No.
screaming.
To be fair,
Okay.
we did know. Oh, I guess we didn't know we're missing one sister in their lore. I guess.
We don't know
Yeah,
anything.
but
though.
They don't know anything.
keep in mind that we're all speculating that there are three, but all three of them would see the future. There's no one to see the past or the present.
Ah.
So this could just be Theo going crazy just to go crazy and throw us off. He has done that before.
That
He
is
has.
true.
We're marking it down, y'all. Somebody make notes. I feel like Queen
He
has.
knows.
However,
Okay.
with how visceral his reaction was, I doubt it.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you, Ul, for another like joking speculation and it actually being true.
A great
All
insight.
Theo had to do was just shut up, and we would have rubbed it up into the rug.
Okay, so we have our cart and our. Is the elephant outside or is it a fox right now?
Oh, also, I
Alright.
guess wait. I
It's
guess we should
outside.
say that to Nate. Nate, Voltor has a little fox that can become an elephant.
Yeah,
Yes.
he built the fox and then he built the fox robot and then we bought the elephant robot and now they can like Transformers style into each other.
Sick. That's kind of
Yep.
cool, actually.
And we have a Romani RV basically that it pulls.
That
So-
belonged to the person who helped Storm and Song escape, who is now dead. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Okay.
Honestly, we
So-
got their shit now, so W.
Oh, Nate!
The twins are so upset about this, dude. You don't understand. Okay. Oh my god.
We have.
Do we even
we
have the
been,
name of
by-
Irina's daughter?
By the way, I wish to state that we have played for an hour and accomplished all of like this.
Nothing.
Okay, but we've learned a lot.
We've learned a lot.
So yeah, did we ever learn the daughter's name?
I was gonna ask in a second. I don't think
Well,
we
we'll
have
just
yet.
ask. So I was
I actually
reiterating.
have the
name, hold
everyone
on.
was talking at once.
What'd you say, Theo?
Hold on. I actually have the name here somewhere.
I can't believe this child is less than
What
half
should
a
be
year old.
Belinda
technically.
backwards?
Belinda Alanebd.
Yeah, something.
Oh, here it is.
Normal black
Adriana.
eyes?
What is
Adriana.
it? Oh, that's
Adriana.
pretty.
Adriana.
Okay.
Oh, that's how you say it.
Yeah, I was question mark for the spelling.
Okay. So I'm gonna sort of brief Irina on the plan. Like we're just gonna sort of take you to the cart and try and get you to like Krezk kind of as fast as we can, I guess.
Lineback has told us before not to say stuff out loud, so should we write down anything that we're going to say? Just in case Strahd is listening.
Well, I mean the whole I mean
The
Write it
walls
down.
have eyes and
Yeah,
the
I'll
fog
write it
has
down.
ears.
technically the fog has hands.
Okay, well,
We just need to teach everyone a slightly different version of Twin Camp so they can't understand us.
does the
That's
floor
fine.
have tongues then? Is that what grass is here?
Ew!
Ew! Never going outside without shoes again. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna like just kind of scribble down bullet points of it and like let Irina know. And I'm gonna start. So it's like tell her written down to like pack a bag of like necessities or whatever for her and the child. Adriana.
Okay.
Well, I swear.
I put the full name in the chat, by the way. Adriana Rima Colana.
Ooh.
Hmm.
All right. There's this entire time where everyone's like flipping the fuck out. Like she comes back, having gathered like a bunch of supplies and everything like that. She's essentially ready to go with her kid.
Okay. So I'm gonna poke my head out the door. Is there? I'm like looking for any wolves, zombies, vampires, spawn, sign of daddy dearest, anything.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. So I'm gonna like I don't know, put like a hood
I
on
mean,
her.
her brother's
and just, like,
there, but that's it.
Enemies. Signs.
Yeah,
Is
her
her brother
brother has
fucking
already
vampire?
prepared like the
Divine
decoy wagon.
sense. Just to double
I
check.
said
Sorry,
I'm gonna divine sense.
nothing.
It only goes out 60 feet.
No,
60
it's not
feet is
like
better than no feet.
the RV is fucking a mile from the house. It's like parked outside the lawn. It's within 60 feet probably. So yeah, are there any celestials, fiends, undead within 60 feet?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of like hand around like. So I'm gonna like get on the other side of the kid who's like next to Irina, I assume, and I'm just gonna kind of zoom into the cart.
Cool. What could go wrong?
Can I ask a quick mechanics question, Theo? Has
Yes.
it been 8 hours since I last cast mage armor?
So
About halfway through, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna wait then to recast it.
Theo is the last person you should be asking.
Yeah, like, come
I
on,
know,
don't do this to me.
but listen.
I think
That's
Also,
less of
I
a
hate.
mechanics question and more of a clock question.
Yeah,
Because, like, I'm pretty sure you cast it when we got to the church and we started hearing the screaming. You were like, mage armor.
Yeah.
And we were there for,
The
like,
reason
we'll say
I-
20 minutes, did the burial, came back.
Yeah. The reason I ask is while they're walking, like before they take Irina out, Song is going to go ahead and remove her cloak of protection and put it around Irina.
Oh, I watch you do that, and I'm just, like, vibrating with jealousy. Just like, oh.
Hey Theo, you're welcome.
I'm, like, twin canting at you, like, so fucking betrayed.
Unless you just
Automatically
want me to
twin
keep that
canting back,
open.
like, you have armor.
What is it?
Mining myself being stabbed in the back.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not
Ooh.
stabbing you in the back.
It's just a timekeeper app. That's it.
My own sister.
I like that.
Oh, I've wounded you so. Oh, by not giving you something you don't need.
Wounded.
I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
can
you're
feel
wounded
the
so.
life force pouring out of me.
So what time is it right now? I'll be the designated timekeeper, and I'll just keep track of it whenever Theo says how much time has passed.
We'll say
It's
it's
been
like
4 hours since you cast it.
It's
What
how
time
long?
of day is it?
15?
Yeah, what time of day? Give us a definitive time of day, and we'll start from there.
3:30 p.m.
No, that's too late.
I said 3:30 p.m.
No, hang on, because we woke up. It was the doll. We were like,
Strahd
okay,
time.
we'll go. Oh my god. Fine, 3:30.
Theo, does Irina willingly take the cloak of protection?
She will, but she hands it to her daughter. And it basically is like a blanket for her.
Okay, I'm gonna take like a hair tie, and I'm gonna sort of. It's the thing I do when like my campers wanted to wear my superhero cape. You like take the ends of it and you can like sort of knot it so that it like gets like half its size. I'm gonna like kind of do that so she's not tripping over it.
It's perfect now.
Okay.
Ismark is going to take the child in his caravan.
And who? What?
If we're splitting up like that, should we split the party a little
No,
bit?
I don't think we're splitting up like that. I want
You wanted two of them. The thing is that like is if Irina is going to want to one place, she doesn't want like her daughter to travel with her in case they get attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, the point was to take two different carriages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the question above table. Do we want to
split the party.
That way the child is also safe? Like
no, I think Irina should be the priority. It kills me to say that, but because as far as we know, Strahd hasn't shown any interest in the kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check that. I'm gonna double check that with Irina. Has he shown
Listen,
any interest in the kid?
above table, if anything happens to the kid, Sebastian and Edix is on the way. You don't got to worry about the kid.
You know, that's fair.
Okay, that actually makes me,
That does make me feel better.
That does also make me feel better.
Also, above table at Theo, I assume we would have like asked this to Irina. Has Strahd shown any interest in Adriana?
He was curious about her existence in more of a lab rat kind of way.
Okay, but she's still like a child, and he's not like a total pedophile.
He's not a total creep. He's a vampire killer and psycho, but
he's
not a terrible guy.
Considering he's thousands of years old and Irina is only 20 years old, you can kind of get the idea. There's a little bit of weirdness going, but at least he has morals to not touch a kid.
He's got he's old fashioned.
Yeah, I mean he'll kill a kid if he has to, but he's.
I don't think there's anybody his age around.
Like he'll kill a child, but he won't
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Farian's going to use the slippers and walk up onto the back of the caravan, and that is his position he's taking up.
Okay.
I want to
Sauce-
have.
If
I
we're
want to
not
have the
splitting up the
I'll be
party,
on the top of the caravan.
well, I was going to say you're gonna be up there with Linebeck then, because that's where he likes.
Okay, so you three can be up top. Someone can drive. I'm assuming maybe Voltor and.
Yeah,
I want to
Baltar's
have.
gonna
I don't
drive.
want to have 3 on top. I want to have like 2 on top,
Wait,
2 on
Chime
the
fairly.
elephant.
Here's a question though for Farian. Doesn't he have proficiency with land vehicles?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
can drive, but I figured the elephant could just be controlled by Varula and
Baltar,
Good
I
yeah.
know, but I
Good
want to
point.
keep us kind of separate.
Sorry,
So I feel
Baltar.
like 2 and 2 and 2. So like.
The girls.
Yeah, that's
We can
fine. I
put the
can
girls
drive.
inside. We can put
So
Voltor.
yeah, we can have like the girls inside guarding Irina, 2 on top, like Vidar and
and
Linebeck
Fairy.
on top, and then
Yeah.
Farian and Valtor can be like sort of steering.
Yeah, I want
works.
somebody watching the front door, somebody watching the back door, and yeah, definitely two
It's only one
inside.
door, bro.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say it
Yeah,
now.
fair.
Song is gonna go ahead and have it on the ready. If something gets in that fucking carriage, she is casting color spray.
Yeah, and I've got like, you know, my sword just kind of like ready to pull it. Also, ghost bane crossbows loaded and available.
Something was brought up to me that not all of us kind of glossed over. Sebastian said that Edix was being summoned to do another job.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
that is him probably going to get Belinda because that was his last contract. So this
Oh
is
my
in the
God.
past.
Okay.
That hurts my soul. Also, guys, Adriana's getting her own card for the conspiracy table.
Oh my God. Good.
By the way, I wish to notate that there are. Well, actually, nah, don't worry about it.
No, you gotta notate it
Okay.
now.
No.
You've already said it.
We'll all
Ready
take
for
our
my
headphones
conspiracy roll?
out. You gotta notate it for the fucking recording.
Okay,
We can
sure. I'll
listen to
go
it
into a
later.
private call.
No.
Notate, notate, notate. Okay.
You didn't even do anything.
I actually
You
did.
were not there long enough to say anything.
I actually did.
Lie.
Don't worry, we could just watch the replay.
Fair,
That's
fair.
cheating. Okay.
Say it's cheating, but you would understand so much if you did.
I just don't want to listen to
I had a
myself talk,
paranoid
you
moment
know?
that I thought I forgot to unmute the fucking desktop audio until like that for a second. I was about to freak, but I didn't. So I.
Oh, that would have sucked if all of this was not on the
Yeah.
recording.
That would
Oh
have
my
been
God.
God.
I've
guys,
done that
guess what?
before for
We're
a whole
just
session,
leaving
actually.
the house.
Yep. Oh yeah, we didn't have any conversations, any realizations. Edicts didn't pop out of the closet. Nothing happened.
There's
Yeah,
no
nothing important.
shade for a
Congratulations, you
rainy
came out of the
day. Don't
closet.
worry about
Yeah,
it.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's definitely nothing about there being 3 Fate sisters and one of them being
I'll
the
cut you.
Irina's little girl, you know.
Yeah. Edicts totally isn't going to go get Belinda, and we're all gonna cry. Don't
So
worry
I
about
just
it.
had the dumbest thought ever.
Hmm.
Theo, would pass without a trace cover the entire carriage?
And 30
Possibly.
feet. It should.
Because the mechanical benefits of pass without trace are that it erases your scent and any broken leaves or stems that you cross over.
But would that transfer to the carriage because it's on a per person basis?
Each
Yeah, the
creature you
carriage can't
choose.
roll spell.
It's an
So-
area effect spell. It doesn't
Basically,
Oh.
the creature, in the sense of the creatures would benefit, but not the actual carriage itself, because it's not a creature.
Okay.
but it would reduce the smell, so that would
It would
actually
make us stealthier somewhat.
Yeah.
It would be like a silent carriage that's not super obtrusive.
Okay, so that might throw some of the
I now firmly believe that there's in-universe perfume that is just cast pass without a trace.
Just
I
makes
mean,
you
I
smell
might as
like
well-
ground.
Yeah, I might as well cast it anyway, just because it might benefit us for any smell-based creatures.
Wait,
100%,
aren't
but
you
also-
a barbarian? How do you have pass without a trace?
It's like a racial
Earth
thing, I think.
genasi. It's a racial
Oh, yeah.
So, how long does this thing last again? 10 minutes?
An hour.
like an hour.
So
And
here's
it's
the
Okay,
thing.
concentration.
maybe
True.
wait until we're like out of town and like on the
Yeah.
journey or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so little bit of a retcon. This really does not matter except to me, but the fact that I described Edix as having little granite points for his horns is not right. He would have had his full fucking demon maw horn thing.
Oh my god.
Because this is before Belinda was like, "Hey, you should probably shave those down."
Oh.
Wait, he pulled a Hellboy for Belinda.
Pretty much.
You know, so we're gonna like reconvene, I guess, with we're gonna like convene real fast with Ismark. Just be like, okay, just like meet us at Kresik as soon as you can.
Yeah, are we writing this down just so?
Well, I'm saying it subtly, just like head straight there and like.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause, like,
worry,
it's
you'll
just
be
the
able to
two of them, they'll
communicate this in
probably
a
get
way
it.
that's not a problem.
Okay.
You'll also notice that like during that Natalia drawing, if you looked
Uh-huh.
at her shadow, if you thought about it like initially when you just kind of glanced at it, it was like, oh, it's just a weird kid shadow, right? So it's not that great. Well, no, the shadow actually was in the shadow of a donkey.
Natalia's shadow, her horse's shadow.
What?
Her horse's shadow, yeah. And
That's
the, and
Oh my
man.
god! He's trapped. I don't want to think about it too hard.
Bro, at some point, I'm just gonna pitch your horse out of its misery.
I don't think we can. Every time that this man has tried to be like fixed, it just gets
No,
worse.
I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna
Don't kill my
No.
horse! My horse that can fly?
hold on,
Euthanasia will
hold
get
It's
you
on,
okay.
hold
We
on.
can
That
we
needs to
can
be
eat the
quoted.
horse.
I
Put the
think
donkey out of its
every
misery.
time we've tried to help, it has just gotten worse.
This is true.
Don't
This is true for the
worry.
entire game.
I'm just going to kill him.
Can our next Hidden Heaven session name please be every time we have tried, it's just gotten worse?
Our next Hidden Heavens title. Don't worry, it gets worse.
Yes!
Okie doke. So let's have Ismark and Child take off, and then we'll go like in like that direction, and then we'll like wait 10 minutes and start going in like the other direction.
Okay. Um. So, yep, there's actually like two roads that kind of leads where you need to go. Um. So no problem. You start going down the road. Not much of an issue. Um. You will notice that like after about like 30 or 40 minutes, you hear some kind of very strange, almost like deafening screaming noise, but from a distance above you.
You know, to keep Irina
Stick
calm.
my head out the window and I look up.
There is two portals, and there is a gnome with tentacles being dragged between them.
Fizzlebang! Wait, no, wait, oh my god, wait, no, it's the gnome that we fucking sent to the. Oh my
He
god!
didn't do anything. He did that to himself.
He sent himself to hell.
Oh no, can
Turn-
we help him? Is there any way to
Turns
help him?
out, okay, turns out Barovia is hell.
You know, that's fitting, but is
I
there
mean,
anything
you're
we can
not
do?
wrong.
How high above us is he?
Hi.
About a
He
couple
just
hundred
pops in,
feet.
pops out.
You just see him get like he almost gets away, and the tentacles drag him back in, and the portal closes.
I'm just like, wow, that's so
Okay,
fucking weird.
but
Ti-
did-
Timeline-wise, that does have
Yeah,
some
just don't tell
implications.
Song. Song's just inside trying to calm Irina from the screaming.
okay, but question: did he have shoes on or not?
One.
Oh my god! Wait.
It was Fizzlebang.
Oh my god, I was
Okay.
right with my first guess.
Right, the Hunger of Hadar. When you did it like on the giant's head face, and Fizzlebang was writing on it.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Okay,
Barovia is in a very weird place timeline.
he'll be fine.
Either that or Hunger of Hadar just drags people through dimensions and timelines.
Yep, it doesn't really care where you come from. Okay. So yeah, I just like bring my head back in, and I'm like, it was a bird.
I mean, Hadar is a great old one, so it makes kind of sense.
So
But
basically,
I don't
the
say it was a bird.
timeline
I
wise
say, total straight face, it was the wind.
for the world of Barovia is usually Tuesdays, Julys, and occasionally the time where nothing ever occurs. That's roughly the, when it is.
You
Yeah.
know,
So a Tuesday at 4 p.m. on a Sunday, on a summer day.
here's a better way of putting it. Have you guys ever been in an abandoned Toys R Us or a Kmart? Just any Kmart.
No.
That's Barovia. That's Barovia.
Oh my god.
Somehow there's
I
a
think
toy there
the
that looks really
I thought you
old
were
but
gonna say
isn't
it was gonna be
released
like
for 2
IKEA.
years.
no, it's like liminal spaces. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, like the back rooms.
Yeah.
Oh god, not us being in the back rooms. Okay.
We'll break
Like
out.
that feeling of just being out of time in a weird place. Just like I wish that I could find exactly what it was, but it's like whenever you're just in a place, something just feels off, but nothing's actually wrong. That's what I'm speaking.
Hmm.
Oh, you're talking about yeah, I know what you're talking about now. The shoot, uncanny.
Yeah,
Very good
uncanny
description.
places.
Oh,
Like
Uncanny Valley.
yeah,
Liminal spaces.
a liminal space is the time between what was and the next. It is a
It's
place
like
of
when you're at a gas
transition,
station.
waiting, and not knowing. Yeah.
Hey, it's the Langoliers.
Like when you're at one of those gas stations at 1 in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, it's like being at a really rundown truck stop after all the truckers have left and it's just empty parking lot.
And there's
nothing
only
going
one vending like egg sandwich left.
on.
Okey
Ugh,
doke.
don't ever eat the truck stop egg salad sandwiches.
Oh god,
Gross.
it's like truck stop sushi.
Okay, so we keep going. Do we have any, like, I don't know, trouble, gatekeepers, guards who stop us on our way out?
No, no. The
Just
town
straight
itself
lullaby.
doesn't really have any guards. It's mostly just like it's the place where adventurers always end up at. Um, but that being said, like there's not that many people that actually live inside the village. Most of them are like well boarded up and almost like there's not even like anyone living there.
Yeah. Okay, so while we're in the cart with Irina riding out of town, I figure Song and I are gonna broach the idea of going to the, what was it? The Temple of Markovia, the Temple of the Morning Lord.
Yeah, the Abbey?
The
Was
Abbey.
it the Abbey?
It was the Abbey where we grew up, but it had the name. He
Yeah,
called it the Temple
Krezik
of something.
or Valakai.
Well, hang on.
Here we go.
Which
Krezik
one's?
is
This
where
is
we're
the post
from.
I was talking
Krezik
about.
is where we're from.
Yeah, Krezik is where we're from. That's got the Abbey place, and then I think Valakai was where she wanted to go, right?
Yes. Valakai, I think, is where she wants to go. Krezik is where we're like, we could take you there.
Because it's
But
super
also-
well fortified or whatever.
But here's the thing is, though, we both would have the knowledge that it's not really because we saw our dad the night our mom died. We
He
know
was
he
in the
can
town,
walk
but he wasn't in
the
the
church.
what's it called,
Yeah, the
to
church.
our knowledge, because he says he didn't kill her.
Mhm.
So, so I know the 3 towns are like all in a line, and right now we're in Barovia. So does it go Barovia, Krezik, Valakai, or does it go Barovia, Valakai, Krezik? Like, which one are
Oh,
we gonna reach first?
I can actually. I mean, I thought I'd seen
We
the map.
we
I
can
think you
just
did.
pull up the map in Tailspire and look.
Yeah, like I thought I'd seen the map already.
I'm going back to our bookkeeping. I think we do have a map.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if that's what it's for though, but we have Barovia. Yeah, it doesn't show us where.
It's
Okay.
not the full.
No, it
It's
just shows
just a
us
little-
Barovia, the old road,
Oh, okay, I
Sylvan
got you.
Driveless.
I got you. Hold on. Oh.
I wish that we had a way to communicate with her brother though, because we did tell him like, oh yeah, this is where we're meeting. If we just don't show up with his sister.
Well, no, we weren't supposed to meet with the sister. We're supposed to meet there after we drop her off.
Yep.
Oh, fair, fair.
And then ideally, I don't know, bring the kid there.
I have so many concerns about
What a
that
pain in
child.
the ass.
We're playing the shell game with only 2 shells.
Yeah.
Woo!
Fine. Isn't that con game?
Yeah.
So how are we playing the shell game? Isn't it just like one person playing the shell game and they're like conning everyone else?
No, so what it is, okay. Cart number 1 is shell number 1. Cart number 2 is shell number 2.
Oh. Okay, yeah, except
So he's trying to
Yeah.
figure out which one. So basically, if it is attack, you'd have to figure out which one has what he actually wants.
I don't know, I think you can figure it out, bro.
If we were smart, we would have made like some fake version of Irina to also hop in the other carriage.
I don't think that would fool him, bro.
I mean, listen.
I mean, we did tell him to spray her perfume all over the place and dump
Oh,
some
yeah.
of her clothes in there to throw at least the werewolves and stuff off the scent.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so go to
Okay.
Barovia
Jeez, that's tiny.
Okay.
Hit
Okay, so it goes.
few full versions. So
Okay, so it goes Barovia, Valakai.
Krezk is on the very
Yeah.
far left. Valakai is just south of Lake Zarevich.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Valakai, and then we'll explain on the way there. So Irina will have until we get to Valakai to decide if she want to stay there or does she want to, carry onwards.
Yeah. So I imagine it's like Storm and Song are just sitting there, just like looking back and forth, like the whole like, I don't want to tell her. Do you want to tell her twin thing?
And not like we rock paper scissors for it.
Yeah. You know what, Queen? Roll a d20 against me. Whoever whoever rolls higher has to tell her.
Whoever rolls higher has to tell her. Ah, man, 15.
2.
I hate you. Okay. So, Irina. We're taking you to Valakai. However, when we were burying your father, we ran into not the priest, the cleric, but the priest. We ran into the priest Jodovic,
Yeah.
and he seemed to believe your chances would be better in Krezk, if that's something that you're interested in. Specifically, in the city of Krezk, there's this abbey, this temple of Markovia that Strahd has, to our knowledge, never set foot inside.
She's willing to go wherever you believe she'll be safest.
Ah, fuck. Free will? What is that? Okay. So then how about I'm sort of three-way discussing this with Song and also Irina, letting her pitch in. We get to Valakai, we see what's what, and if it doesn't seem the most secure, we take her to Krezk. And once we're in Krezk, we can check out the abbey and see if she needs to go there too.
It seems like a steady enough plan.
Okie doke.
How does Irina feel about this?
She'll nod and then she'll kind of clutch her pearls a little bit and say, well, it's as long as we get where we need to be.
Well, but what do you want to do? You're able to choose.
She doesn't really know enough to make a decision. She's not an expert. She's not an adventurer.
Well,
was there a particular reason you wanted to go to Valakai instead of Krezk? Just because it was closer? Do you have any family there?
I don't have any family there, but Valakai was just the first place I thought of. If you think Krezk is safe,
it would be my guess.
It's definitely
They're not fond of people like us, but they're fond of people like you.
I wouldn't really dislike the guy in charge of this place.
Right,
Krezk is the place that that you were
raised and we were chased out of.
Driven out.
But if we go to Krezk, at least we know they're going to run out any vampires that show up. I still don't know if that church is completely safe above table.
Regardless of if we take her to Valakai or to Krezk, we gotta check out the church before we take her there.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Song is gonna go ahead and stand up and pull out her little magic missile wand. She's gonna use it to tap the top of the carriage.
Just knock with your hands.
I feel like it's pretty tall up. I mean, we are 5'10", I guess.
And your wand that's 8 inches is gonna give you unlimited extra height.
It used to be a broom.
Oh my god. It's a wand now.
I feel like Linebeck just leans in through the window. What you need?
Opinion here. Should we? You don't know this realm as well as we do, but in Kresik, where we were born, there's a church. Strahd is not supposed to be able to step foot in there. It may be better to take her there. I thought it could be a group decision before we just go there.
Either way, we're gonna have to stop in
Well,
Malachi.
We are.
why don't we wait until we pick up the brother?
Because we're supposed to drop her off first, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but he assumes we're taking her to Valakai, so he'll meet up with us then.
I thought it was we meet up with the brother and then we all go to the next.
That's
And
what I
drop
thought it
them
was
off.
originally, and then I was corrected.
I was also corrected. It was like, yeah, we're gonna meet up and then finish the journey. No, we are staying separate.
Do we know the plan? Did we tell the brother the right plan?
We told the brother the right plan, whatever it is.
We've told like 4 different plans. We have no idea what we're doing.
Listen, dude, it's a small town. We'll find him easily.
He
For
did
now, the
tell us
original
to meet
the
him
original
outside
plan
of
was
the
that he was
town.
gonna the original plan was he was gonna meet us in Valakai. So that's what he's doing now.
Well, let's do that. No need to change it once it's already done.
Okay, so let's just we're just going to Valakai.
We'll go to Valakai. The girls are just gonna start essentially talking about Kresik during the ride, informing her what it is. And
I
like
mean, not that we know. I mean, we spent pretty much all of our time in the woods by ourselves. But
we
like,
did, but like we haven't. We grew up in the church. We can tell her about the church basement.
I grew up like stealing things from like people I didn't like, so I can tell her about the security.
So you stole from everybody then.
Yeah, everyone who was mean to us pretty much. I was like, I'm gonna rob you.
Meanwhile, Song used to correct her.
Yeah, so I used to like catch me and make me like put the stuff back.
At about this time, I would be picking up the pace on the cart as much as I can safely.
All right. So
Do you
in the
think that we're making
distance, it's kind of like, dark right now. Give me a second while I pull up the appropriate ambiance.
While that is happening, really quick,
Ambient.
do you think telling her that a small child was able to steal things in Kresik would make her feel more secure in Kresik?
A
Probably
small,
not.
sneaky
No.
child. Besides, it's not like I was robbing like their guard outposts. I was stealing from like shopkeepers who were like, buy somewhere else.
You're not wrong.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah, the town security's really bad in Kresik. A little child was able to steal from stores and not get arrested.
Security and police are two different things.
Is it
Yes.
in this time period?
Listen, if they can't afford security, that's their own fault.
They should have been nicer to me.
Well, maybe running you out was the correct option.
In the distance, the fog grows thicker. As you can see a lone figure walk alone at the side of the road, the stride and bearing of one who knows no fear. Clad in rusty armor, it clutches a gleaming longsword in its pale hand and looks ready for a fight. A wolf dashes at it, and he casually cuts its head off mid-air.
Huh.
Is it straw?
Yeah, the girls can't see it though. We're inside.
Well, I mean, we can stick our heads out the window.
Glad
Are we able
heavy
to
armor.
move him?
You're about 150 feet or so.
Is it? I'm sorry, I really can't hear myself over the horse hooves.
You can turn it down. If you hit right, like right click on it, it like on the in the general chat thingy, it'll bring
Yeah,
up user
about
volume and you can turn it
56
down.
is a good one.
I basically have to
Okay.
adjust it every time I play something differently because the volume very widely depends on the video
Yeah.
itself. So
Okay. So yeah, is it? So you said it was a guy. He's in like armor. He's got a super long sword, and a wolf tried to jump at him, and he cut its head off.
it's currently
Is
killing
it-
a zombie now too.
So he's killing a zombie. So he's not our dad.
Zombie's dead.
Okay, I'm gonna signal
Zombie's
to Baltor
dead.
to like. No, the zombie's dead. I'm gonna signal to Baltor to like stop the cart, and I'm back.
It swishes its blade and sheathes its curved sword.
I think Lineback and I should go up and check it
Oh.
out, and you guys hang out here with Irina for a second.
Or we
Both
could
are
just.
nods.
So like,
The,
yeah.
the man seems to have it under control. Why do we need to?
I think the man is the concern. Although
Oh,
I
I'm
can
sure it's
barely
fine.
lean from here.
You don't think we should check it out? You think we should just keep going?
I don't think we need to bother him.
If you
He's
wanna
got
move
everything
on,
under
right.
control to me.
A
So,
large hulking zombie starts to crawl, starts to like move towards him, and each step kind of like shakes the ground a little bit, and he kind of like leans back slightly, and then in a quick flash, he like appears behind the creature, and its head gets lopped off.
Now
Sorry,
Linebeck is
slowly.
like, fuck, how does he know how to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it
I'm
looks
gonna open
exactly
up the
like how
coach
he
door and
fought
just say,
against the shambling mound.
Song is gonna go ahead and lean back into the carriage and kind of put an arm in front of Irina.
yeah, I'm gonna open up the coach door, just seeing the flash barely, and be like, nope, we're gonna go as fast as we can.
By the way, after about 3 seconds after the body lays on the ground, it ignites in flames.
Let's go.
Cool.
And
No, I
the
gotta talk to
flames
him.
douse the moment he sheathes his sword.
Linebeck is just like, fuck, I gotta talk to
Lineback, we're
him.
not.
No, I gotta talk to him now.
Okay. So Lineback and I are gonna hop off. You guys take the carriage like another, just I don't know, 500 feet ahead while we talk to him.
Yeah.
Song is just gonna give Storm a quick squeeze on the shoulder before she goes.
Yeah. Squeeze back and like sort of hop out. So like the carriage like as the carriage comes up to him, I'm gonna like pop out. So when we're like 30, 40 feet apart.
He turns towards you and looks and kind of just like stands as if he does not care. And he calls out towards you, saying, "Are you an enemy of Strahd?"
Yeah. Isn't everyone?
He seems to relax, and he yells. He kind of like he kind of says, "You would be surprised. Roll a insight."
Me?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
I rolled a 9 if that matters.
Oh wait, my insight's +5, 16.
Lineback's just stuck in his own
Um,
head trying to figure out about the sword.
like in
No, Linebeck is very trusting by nature.
the flickering flames before they get doused reveal his face. He looks like a zombie. He has sunken eyes, but you can see that there's intelligence and hate in them.
Within 60 feet. I'm gonna divine sense, see if he's undead.
He's undead.
The white.
Linebeck, as this is all going
Lineback
on,
doesn't know this.
yeah, Linebeck will just after jumping down from the top of the wagon as she's speaking with him, he'll just bow and introduce himself.
He bows in return. Very familiar almost. The style is actually very peculiar, almost as if it's actually reminiscent of your family.
Linebeck will just ask what clan he hails from.
I hold no clan in particular, though our master was, well, no matter. I am a knight of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Tell me, are all of you undead?
No. I may be dead, but I will not die so easily.
Why do you stand against Strahd?
Why does anyone stand against the devil?
Well, most people would prefer to try live in peace rather than openly oppose him.
And those people are fools and cowards.
Your order. Uh, are some of them still alive?
Yes. I bid you to travel to Argensvold.
Theo, I need you to spell that.
Alright, sure.
Argensvoltolt.
I got you. Here it is.
Thanks. Where can we find Argensvoltolt?
It is near the remnants of the Amber Temple. You need to speak to Vladimir Horngard, the leader of my order. I would like nothing more than going to battle and destroy Strahd, but I must wait for orders.
Did you? There was an attempt on Strahd, a year ago, under the lead of a wizard cloaked in black. Did your
Yes.
order assist in that? Is that how you?
They did not come to us. We did not come to them. The man who led it was arrogant. Yet even in his great power he failed. And now he is mad.
Where? Wait, he's alive?
Yes. Go to the realm of my order, speak to my leader, and we will come.
Just a quick insight check. He's intelligent. He seems like sane, like sound of mind.
Yes.
Okay. Um, if you're waiting for orders to attack, what are you doing out here?
Purging whatever land I can of evil, though it is much like lancing a boil that always comes back.
Noble. A final two questions before we go. What is that sword you wield?
It is a shadow of what it could be.
Do
It
you
is
mind if I
merely
take a
a
look?
replica.
At this point, Linebeck will just kind of wave off Storm and say, "Yes, yes, this is all well and good, but," and he'll take the hilt of his father's sword where it has the engraving of the family name on it and just kind of jut it in his direction. Be like, "You fight like my grandfather. Who was your master?" You said you learned it from him. So I want to know the name.
Are you? He pauses. He kneels and he mentions the name in your mind.
Oh, which one?
I'm like right here and he's talking telepathy. Why are people always talking telepathically around me? It's so annoying.
Yeah, says the person who literally does that in the other campaign.
Untrue. I do the message to people and I don't like have conversations with them. I just like annoy them and stuff.
To be fair, we do have twin can't conversations in this campaign.
Just constantly.
They
Constantly.
make fun of those. They make fun of those.
At that point, Linebeck will just give a sigh of relief and be like, "So then the shadow so then your weapon is the shadow of my grandfather's sword."
He like shows the hilt of his own sword. It has the same marking of your family, except it is curled around a silver dragon, whose eyes are blue.
So we
It's the
had
blue
a
eyes white
dragon.
dragon.
That's literally what I was
No.
just
Oh
thinking.
my god.
It's
Video.
no, it's Night Eye.
Wait, is it Night Eye?
This is Night Eye's order before she got sealed up.
Oh.
That's fucking cool.
So wait.
So it's interesting
it's a
that you say
shadow.
that.
Well, I mean, I can make an assumption because of the red dragon order that fought Val's home. So if
Oh my
there's one
God.
for that dragon,
Val
then
fought the
why
Red
didn't
Dragon Order? The
Dragon
fucking
Order. They had a seal outside the tomb thing, and they were like the red dragon was like the evil thing, and they were the ancient order, and they were the thing where the Lich he went to go, and he got the scroll, and it had like the seal of the red dragon that was like the in fight, and that was also the thing the other guy found in the flashback of the lore. He sent the thing when he sent it to like the other people, and they got like abducted in transit. That red dragon, oh my God, it's just like their fucking good counterpart.
You want to repeat that?
I'm more
I
surprised
kidding,
that
that's
you're
me.
having I'm more surprised you're having this revelation now when you should have had it back during his book. Because that's when it was revealed that's who attacked the mountain.
Yeah,
So-
that never clicked.
And
I'm
Val is the
talking
one
about
that went.
this right here.
Yeah. Well, this is
I get
Night
that
Eye's
stuff.
order. And she was sealed with a devil that claimed Hidden Heavens as its domain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
But this
believe
order, the Argenvold Silver Dragon Order, are they like counterweight, good people to the balance of the Red Dragon people order?
Silence is deafening.
I mean, are you asking me or like the
Asking anyone.
room?
Everyone turns to Theo.
nice chipmunk mode.
No, she went fucking full do the red string. Fucking the
80
cat typing gif.
the blue eyes white dragon activated its trap card.
Oh God, stop.
I activate my trap card. Conspiracy.
God.
But on seeing that, Linebeck will just kind of say, "Well, I guess my family has had more influence on this land than I thought."
He will like stop kneeling and he will sit in a very special pose and he will ask if you will sup tea with him.
He'll look over at Storm and be like, "You got time?"
No. Kind of in a
We're
hurry,
on a
bro.
mission.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Actually, I'm gonna turn to guy seeking tea. What is your name, soldier?
My name? I forgot my name. It's been so long, all I can remember is my need for revenge.
Oh, he's a wraith. That's
Revenant,
pretty
actually.
cool.
I think a
We'll,
white.
we'll
right?
call you Argon.
Revenant.
Revenant. Oh.
Wait, hang on. If he was trained by my grandfather, I gotta give him a Iron Fist. That would be badass.
Hang on, we're trained by Argon. Not Argon. So I'm gonna call you
Argon,
Argon.
Iron Fist. I'll take it.
Okay.
Argon, we're transporting someone currently under assault by Strahd. He's been attacking her home for the past couple of months. Would you be interested in joining us as an additional defense? If Strahd does attack us, you may get the chance to take him on.
I cannot fight him until I receive orders. However, I could guide you to my order's home. If you can convince my leader, then yes.
Linebeck will just be like, "Well, if you're wanting to drink tea, we got places to go, so I guess we could just do it on the cart."
Your order is in Valakai?
No.
Krezek.
No.
Wherever the Amber Temple was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get a clear answer on that, so I guess it's just fucking somewhere in the wild. Okay. So we have to go to Valakai first. And then once we're there, or maybe Krezek, once we're there, you can take us to your order.
Hold on. Damn it, I had it fucking here somewhere. I lost the damn map again.
We don't need a map where we're going.
God.
Hell.
We are already in hell.
Oh my god, you guys, that chocolate guy posted a new video.
The what? Chocolate guy?
The fucking chocolate guy, where he makes all that freaking weird ass structural shit out of chocolate, like the lighthouse with the Kraken.
Oh, that one.
I don't know that guy. The only chocolate
Oh my
guy I know
God.
of is the Japanese dude that makes knives out of everything.
Bro, get ready. I'm about to post so many of his videos in the chat tonight.
I
He makes,
watched one on TikTok where he makes like statues and crap out of chocolate.
yeah, he made a functioning foosball table a little bit ago.
Yeah,
Out of
that might be the
chocolate.
same guy.
Probably, but yeah, he like just posted like a new video that I'm seeing that I'm totally not watching right now because I'm paying attention. But he made a mailbox out of chocolate, and it like opens and everything.
Whack.
I'm gonna marry this man. That's my new goal in life.
Wait, what
Ooh.
about the other guy?
What other guy?
Fucking Aquaman.
I can marry more than one man.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to mention the location of his order is hidden in the mountains southwest of Valakai.
Oh, that fucking Mount Gazuk. The what's it? God, where's the fucking map you just posted? Mount Gakis, that way. Yeah, so that's far out of the way. So we'd have to take.
No, he says actually southwest of Valakai. It's not there. It's nearby.
Oh. Okie dokie. Okay, so yeah. So
It's southwest of Valakai, west of the river.
So could, in theory, above table, we go to Valakai with Irina, see how she feels, and then
Yeah.
have him wait there? Go get the brother, bring him back, go with him?
So let's go to Valakai and see where we stand. And then if we need to move Irina to Krezk, we move her to Krezk, and then we circle back and go to the order. Actually, what if we took Irina to the order? Do we think they would be willing to take the arms in her defense?
I don't think we should.
No, just checking, just spitballing.
I don't think we should take her anywhere that we have not told the brother we're taking her.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're going to Valakai first to meet up
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's invite Argon to take tea in our RV. We gotta come up with a name for the RV.
I don't know. I think RV is.
Oh my
needs some
God.
personalization.
Irina's
Little-
Revenge.
Oh.
Like Queen Anne's Revenge, but Irina.
Oh. But let's not put it on there right now. Like, let's not paint it on the side during our trip.
Carve it into the side.
Not
And then
during the trip.
paint
When we
over
have
it.
her.
While you sleep, just
Prestidigitated.
scream into the side. Scream.
Let's use
God.
prestidigitation. There you go.
If you
It
wish,
actually has prestidigitation.
he says, if you wish, I will lead you to my order. You can drop off your charge on the way, or bring her to our, let's just say, secure place of holding.
We do wish to drop her off. We're dropping her off with her brother and child, so we can do that and then come with you.
After we look around Valakai for a little bit, because we do need to go talk to Wizard Man above table.
Is that a place in Valakai or is that in Krezk?
I think that's in
The
Valakai.
Blue Water Inn. That's in Valakai. Okay. Ooh, hang on. She wanted us to go find the wizard. Maybe that's the guy. Powerful wizard, powerful wizard. We gotta find the mad crazy dude.
I don't know what we're doing. All I know is that we're supposed to go talk to him.
Yeah, he's supposed to tell us what we get from the wizard tower or whatever.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the Wizard Tower. We gotta go meet some guy in a bar. We gotta
The
go to
guy in
this
the bar is gonna tell
order.
us what to do
We
from
also
the wizard
gotta
tower.
remember we have 30 days to figure that out. That might be hag time, and then
Yeah,
Less than
hag
30,
time.
I
in
know.
3 days time, we do need to be in front of Daddy Deer's castle.
Listen, I'm stop worrying about that. I'm sure he'll fucking send for us if he's sending us his tailor.
We don't know he's sending us his tailor though, as characters. We don't know we're getting his clothier or whatever.
Well, we don't even know where his castle is. It's just fucking everywhere. So we're just gonna assume.
No,
that
I
he's
think
coming
I
for
think
us.
there's a set
Center.
place. There's literally a set place for the
No,
castle.
I was asking about
Yeah,
that
it's
like
at
last
the
session.
center. It's at the center.
Yeah, we
It's
got
in
it
the
right
in
backdrop
there.
of like
Valakai.
every location.
So it's in
like
Valakai.
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Backdrop of every location. It's everywhere.
No. It means it's like you can see it from everywhere.
Because it's so fucking big.
Yeah, it's like on top of a mountain overlooking the fucking village of Barovia.
Mountain where? Hang on, the
At
village we
the
just left?
center.
But Barovia is
you
not in
look
the
at the map-
center.
Oh my
my
god,
fucking
the
God.
land of the center of the land of Barovia, not the village.
It's the capital.
There's
So you
nothing
look at the
there.
village. You look at
Holy
the village of
shit.
Barovia on the big map.
Okay,
But
so you know how you're sitting in a town, you look up, and there's like a fucking moon, and there's like a castle in the moon, and it's like vomiting lightning and spookiness? That's the fucking castle, and you can see it no matter where you are in Barovia.
Yeah, but where is
Because
it
it's
on
so
the
fucking
map?
big.
the big ass fucking castle that's northwest of Barovia Village.
Pull it up in Tailspire.
It is like a fucking Tailspire.
Looking at Tailspire, I'm not seeing anything.
There you go.
Is it on Farian screen? Is there more than one
It's
Tailspire
on
thing
my
now?
screen, yes. It's also on Tailspire.
Well, I'm not on Tailspire. I'm on your thing. Your thing is showing me like a little scarecrow hut.
Well, it's
Hold
gonna
on.
look
Okay,
bigger
here
in
you
the real
fucking
game.
go. Alright,
Here,
like...
go on mine. Go on mine. I'll show you where it's at. It's this thing right freaking here.
And that's just a representation. The castle's actually huge.
Yeah, like this is where we were at. This is where it is.
How long
But
did
it's
it take
so
us
much
to
bigger.
see it through the entire castle?
But you can see it everywhere.
Hang on.
Probably days.
So we're gonna
honestly.
have to. So we're gonna have to pass this thing on our way to Valakai.
Oh, we've already passed it.
Yeah, this
Ah,
is where
well.
we were. This is where we were supposed to meet up with the brother, and then this
Yeah.
is another village right here. And then if we keep going around, we have another bend where we can go to the castle for Strahd, or we can go to the next village.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is so much tinier than I imagined.
It's a representation.
It's tiny because it's a representation in Tailspire.
No. But I meant. I know what I meant.
So if you want to think about it, Barovia is probably about the size of Rhode Island.
Mm,
Okay. So, have we passed the place where we were gonna meet up with the brother yet, or whatever? We're still on our way there
I mean, we're probably like right here.
because we haven't like crossed the river yet, or anything, to my knowledge.
No, we haven't crossed the river yet.
Okay.
Then we're like in this area.
We're like half an hour outside of the village. We haven't gone that far.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's collect Argon for tea. As we're walking back toward the castle, I'm gonna say, your sword to Argon and also Linebeck. Your sword, whatever it's a shadow of. Could we? Do you know where the original is?
When he says shadow, he means it's a copy of grandfather's sword. It's what he wields.
Well, where's your grandfather's sword?
With him, I hope.
And is he, I don't know, around?
No, he's not in Barovia. He's back in whatever place we were before we entered Barovia.
Yeah.
I don't have the name of it.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So So we get back to the carriage, which was a couple 100 feet in front of us, and I like sort of catch them all up to speed. Like, so this is Argon. He's sort of undead, and he really hates Strahd, and he's gonna take us to this silver dragon group, and we're gonna see if we can have them help us out. So he's gonna be hitchhiking.
Right.
Varian will give him a military salute.
Yeah. Song will just give like an awkward little wave.
so, if you guys agree to go to the temple with him, he will accompany you.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the temple with him.
I'm fine with that. We gotta drop off our passenger first.
Yeah, drop off Irina, meet up with the brother, and
In
also look around in Valakar
while
for his order.
inside, he will begin to share some information regarding his order.
Ooh,
Ooh.
And Linebeck is not doing martinis. He's just doing normal ceremonial tea. Don't ask him how he's heating it up.
Hear me
I
out.
imagine Song is prestidigitating it.
Oh no, I was gonna say Song actually has Firebolt. Can she just like cast Firebolt on like a small
No,
area?
the reason why I'm
It's gonna
asking,
fucking explode everything.
the reason why I'm saying don't ask how he's doing it is because he's setting the teapot on top of Gizensha, and that's
Oh
what's
my
heating the
god.
teapot.
By the way, he's pulling out fresh tea leaves that are growing from his inside chest.
Revenant
The skeleton man is, I'm assuming,
gun?
like the dead man.
Tea leaves out of his ribcage?
Yes.
That's so fucked up, but it's so cool.
Do they
Wait,
have?
why
Here's
can't
the
Vidar do
question:
that?
Are they? If it's
Why
coming from his
can't Vidar do
ribcage,
what?
Why
how
can't
close?
Vidar pull tea leaves out of his ribcage?
I could probably do that with Druidcraft, right?
I mean,
How
possibly.
Vitar is just like, yeah, I can do that. That's not weird.
Theo? How close are they growing to the spine?
Pretty close.
Are they infused with spinal fluid?
He's
Hmm.
undead, bro.
So
He doesn't
I
have
will.
spinal
So
fluid.
basically, who's all participating in the tea ceremony?
I'm driving.
Yeah, Song and
I'm
Storm are
participating.
inside. I imagine Linebeck and the man are inside, and Irina's in there.
I imagine it's pretty much the same configuration as previous, except now we've got Linebeck and Van inside with us.
Okay, but that's not what I asked. It's if he's participating in the tea ceremony.
I'll participate. I
Yes.
feel like one of us. Well, only one of us should participate. I feel like, and one of us should like stay with Irina.
Okay, do we want to? Are we gonna have a twin conversation here?
I had to
Am I
tell
banned?
Irina, you can stay with her.
Is it because
Bro,
it's near the? Is
nah.
it because it's near the spinal fluid?
Yep.
Rude.
I see those eyes. Those hungry rabbit eyes. You can go sit in the back of the cart.
Hungry eyes.
There are 5 cups being used, by the way.
So it's me and Linebeck and Argon who are doing the tea ceremony.
Yep.
Okay.
There's still 2 cups
Anyone who did not
full
do
of
the
tea.
tea.
If there's
Hold
if
on.
there's
Anyone who did not do the tea ceremony, your choices are locked. You cannot hear what he's saying.
damn size
Private
dramatically.
call.
Size dramatically was put in like the corner because I can't have
Nah,
spinal
I'm
fluid.
not gonna bother with that. He's going to
That's really
tell some information regarding his order. Um, so before the devil drove his enemies into the valley long ago, he was determined to annihilate them. The last thing he expected to encounter was a glorious silver dragon. This dragon, who called himself Argynvost, as we know had come to know them, had come to the valley years earlier in the guise of a nobleman named Lord Argynvost. The dragon didn't lair in the valley solely because of idyllic beauty. He knew of some place called an Amber Temple, repository of evil guarded by forces of good. We don't know why he wanted it, but we followed his orders. We built a fortified mansion, our temple, close by. Now, like most silver dragons, he was extraordinarily wealthy, and he loved living among humans and talking with them and whatnot. He used his resources to attract other champions of good, and valorous knights and warriors and adventurers soon flocked to join our banner. Only those who were ever actually initiated became aware of his true nature. Now, during the war between Strahd and his other foes, we drove away malefactors searching for the Amber Temple. It's also sheltered Strahd's enemies, and well, we proved more than a match for Strahd's battle-wearied soldiers. But our early victories did not win the war. Even with the dragon on our side, we were ultimately overwhelmed when his reinforcements swept into the valley. These forces slew every knight and battled the dragon inside our home. And the dragon was, well, killed. Its heart was missing, its soul had gone away, but we could not find it. Strahd himself had the corpse hacked to pieces, stripped to the bone, and then transported to his castle as a trophy. Since our master's death, our temple has become, well, more of a haunted ruin than anything else. is a place you could consider desolation and unrest, as our once bastion of ability and light turns towards anger and hatred. It is not an easy tale to say, but I fear we have lost our way. And yeah, that's it. He finishes.
The the dragon, Argynvost, his heart. Do you know what happened to it? Did
Well,
Strahd?
embarrassingly enough, look, in my defense, I didn't actually met her, so, you know, I assumed the dragon was male. That's not me being, like, look,
Mhm.
it's not like a dog where you can just lift it. It's a dragon, okay?
God.
Okay, so, anyway, their spirit was thrown away. It's, I guess a better way could be escaped or banished when I'm not sure. But the majority of their essence, I guess a piece of them escaped. But
So your order has lost its way. If we were to, you said Strahd took it apart as like a trophy. If we were to, is there a certain part that if we were to take it back and bring it to your stronghold that would help you?
maybe, maybe if you reclaimed the head of my master,
Do you
master of our
do you know
order,
where do you know where it is?
yes, in the throne room of the devil.
Oh, that's so difficult. Okie dokie. Okay. Um, the Amber Temple. You said it's evil, but it's guarded by good. The forces inside the Amber Temple. What is it?
Why do you ask such things? You're not going to go there.
Well, I've heard Strahd kills anyone who tries to enter, which makes me think
For
whatever's
good
inside
reason.
could be valuable.
Though honestly, you're better off not going there to begin with. Even if you do go there, well, I think you'd rather have Strahd kill you.
I'm interested in going anywhere Strahd thinks we shouldn't.
He kind of looks up, and you can see, like, in his sunken, like, eyes, a slight blue flame that indicates life. He kind of stares at you and he says, "No good can come of it."
Right. Noted.
Even one whose body is so cold as yours should be able to understand such a thing.
Like, sit up straighter. Like, oh, I don't like that he knows that. I was faking breathing and everything.
I was faking breathing and everything.
I was!
He's like, "Oh, well, she breathes like twice a minute, but you
I
have
have
to,
a
like."
low resting pulse. 20 beats a minute.
20 beats an hour.
Yeah. Alright. Does Linebeck have any questions he wants to ask about the order or anything?
No, he's good.
He got everything he needed.
Cool.
At least I don't think there's anything that he needs to ask.
Oh, and then so
No.
while we're doing the tea ceremony, I'm just gonna sort of kind of just fill him in on the plans with Irina that we're like gonna take her to Valakai and we might have to take her to Crescent if it's not safe. Oh, I'm gonna ask if he knows anything about the Abbey, the Temple of Markovia. Does he know if it's still, safe or anything?
I don't venture anywhere near the settlements. I can't tell the people between the creatures very often. It's almost as if, well, it's hard to tell sometimes. Better safe than sorry.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell what if they have a soul.
Yes. It's like a certain light behind their eyes just isn't there. Like a spark.
Okay, I don't
Our
like
old
this
weapon
guy
master
anymore.
used to say that the spark of life is what makes it so important to survive, no matter what. But, in my opinion, survival is no cowardice.
So I'm gonna sort of shake his hand, just like, we're going to do everything we can to help you.
Wait,
Find
what did
peace.
he say?
He can't tell the people from the monsters he's killing, so if he goes anywhere near the settlements, he just kills people. And I don't think
Because
we
a
should
bunch
take him
of
near
them
the
have no
settlement.
souls.
He said that he can hardly tell them apart. You asked specifically about souls, but before that he said I can barely tell them apart.
Yeah, but also people have no souls.
That's
Yeah,
also
he just-
concerning, but we
Oh.
might be taking a ticking time bomb into a settlement of innocent people.
We're not taking him in. We're gonna leave him outside. I
He
assume.
doesn't just randomly kill them. He just he just can't really tell, so he just avoids the problem by killing creatures in the countryside instead.
Yeah,
And notice
we'll
how
leave
he
him.
asked you if you were like an enemy of Strahd.
Yeah, we'll leave him outside. It'll be fine.
He generally assumes things like brains or like mean no, mean yes, like or sorry, mean no, like.
No, the thing that caught my attention was I thought he said does not survival does not mean cowardice or something like that.
Yes, he did say something like that.
Linebeck is not happy. Only because specifically that just means that just implies something with his dad.
Oh, daddy issues. We love them.
Oh.
He will go like noticing your discontent. He will say, "Survival for the purposes of saving others is not cowardice. Survival out of selfishness is."
I don't know. Now Storm's a little
he'll calm down a little bit now that he's just like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Well,
Because he was like, because at first it was just like, oh, so you're saying my dad wasn't a coward for running away? What the fuck do you mean by that?
And that Storm and Song are just like, what? You say we are cowards just because we
Song's
don't
not
want to fucking die?
Yeah, Song's not even there. She's talking to Irina because she got sent away, occasionally longingly looking at the key.
I imagine you still feel the sting. Just like somewhere in the back, like your ears start burning a little bit. You're just like,
There, I will point out again that there are still 2 cups full of tea off to the side because Lineback made one for everyone.
That's so nice.
He.
I will chug it.
Are we there? I thought I was on the cart. So
Yeah,
that's
you
why.
guys are both outside on the cart.
I'm talking about one
There's-
for Irina
There's
and
a little
one
there's a
for
little wolf
Song.
puppy who's drinking tea
Oh.
with a very, very, very long tongue.
Therian takes his driving duty, his guard duties seriously. He would not drink or eat anything while driving.
He will. By the way, he will also note that some precocious enemies can stab you in the back while looking you straight in the eye.
who knows that?
You know, once Song can tell they're done talking, she definitely would kind of pat Irina on the arm and then kind of start scooting over to go and like hold her hand out for a cup of tea.
So yeah. I'm gonna kind of twinkant at Song the deal, like the dragon highlights. Like they're in order. They fought Strahd. They did such a good job, but they still lost. We gotta get the head back from the throne room. I'm gonna like twinkant this at her and let her like message it at the rest of the gang.
He looks at you like you're a simpleton.
For the twin
Looks at
cat?
me.
He just thinks you're having some kind of weird seizure.
It gets even worse. It gets even worse when just Song just nods and then while
Natalia
reaching for a cup of
replies, and he's looking at you like it's the Hillary Clinton gif, you know, like.
well, because I imagine Storm's doing that as Song's reaching down for a cup of tea.
Linebeck just looks over at him and is like, "You get used to it."
Yep. And then
Having now consumed the tea, I'm assuming I would have been able to tell if there was spinal fluid, yes?
Yeah.
Was there?
No.
Okay, I let her drink it.
so
There was
Song
spinal fluid.
Hey.
So Song's gonna go ahead and take her tea that she assumes has spinal fluid, so she's at least content. Like as much as she hates that. And she's going to go ahead and repeat what she was told, like going to starting with Farian, going to Vidar,
By
and
the
then
way,
Volthor.
do Danfi have any specific weaknesses?
I mean, not to my knowledge.
Let's look on the thing. I don't think we do.
I know
I
they
don't-
have like extra abilities.
Yeah, but we don't. I don't think we have any weaknesses. One sec, I'll double check that. But I'm pretty sure we don't.
There's often arise from encounters with vampires. Hungers. I think our weaknesses are hunger.
Yeah, that's essentially it. But we don't have any like. We're not weak to like fire or ice
Gotcha.
or
Gotcha.
anything like that.
Radiant damage.
It's got a little bit of
Yeah,
a
we don't
spice.
need to breathe,
It's got a little
so.
bit of a kick to it. Just for Katya and Natalia.
Can I? What's the kick? Is it a little bit of radiant, a little bit of holy?
It's a little bit of spiciness.
Ooh, love
Alright,
that.
well, I think it's normal, so I just fucking drink
It's
it.
like fucking.
Yeah, Song also thinks
for
it's normal,
for,
so she's
for
just gonna
Storm
drink it.
and Song, it's like a very intense form of pumpkin spice.
Oh
I
god,
don't like
Song
pumpkins.
Song takes one sip and just wrinkles her nose, assumes that Lineback just is making the worst tea, and then just kind of give like a little, it's great, Lineback, and then go back to Irina.
What the fuck do you mean the tea is bad? What?
She didn't say it was bad. She said it's great in like in a not convincing tone.
No, he
Oh,
would
yeah.
have picked up on that.
It's spicy.
He would have been like, "What do you?" No,
I'm not
he,
sure Storm drank it. She just kind of spit it back into her cup. Just like it's great.
Linebeck
Right.
would have just been like, "No, you tell me what's wrong with it, because I need to know when I make it next time."
It's
Nothing,
spicy,
nothing.
Lineback. It
Spicy.
tastes like I put my tongue inside a bottle of cinnamon.
It tastes like
licked
that
it.
time I stuck my finger in an outlet.
Exactly.
What is an outlet?
It tastes like that time I stuck my hand in fire really quickly.
That makes no sense. It's just water and tea leaves.
Well, you
you-
did it wrong.
Are you telling me it's not spicy to you?
It might be the
No.
holy water.
There's holy water in it.
Wait, did I
So
use holy water?
rude.
He looks at his fucking backpack. Did he mix up the regular water pouch with the holy water pouch?
He talks about basically how he points to his chest and leaves you row. There's a slight bit of dew coming from the leaf.
Can Song, without thinking, just reach to kind of put her hand in his
No,
chest?
smack.
I
It's
just want to
sparkling
see.
with- It's sparkling with holy water.
Natural
That's spinal
20.
fluid.
Yes, the
Listen,
moisture
I
on
have
his
control of my
chest leaves as holy water.
Lit.
Kind of
See,
horrifying.
I didn't do anything
Song-
wrong.
Yeah, Song's gonna just politely sit the cup back down now that Lineback knows that she does not like it.
Very
Um,
disappointed.
Oh
It's like
god.
It's like you sip it and you just let your mouth open and it falls right back out.
Can she see the disappointment on his face?
He's disappointed. He's disappointed in himself for not noticing.
Okay,
Okay,
now I'm
because
gonna
here's the
sort of-
thing.
I pat
if
you
sh-
on the back. It's not your fault.
Yeah, if he looks disappointed, Song will pick it back up and completely shot drink it.
Question: how would you know when his face is covered?
You're not wrong. No.
It's like the
Oh,
Mandalorian,
Lineback.
bro. We can get the sense.
No,
like
I don't. I don't think you've known him for that long.
Little tiny head tilt. It's like we've traveled with you long enough that we can tell.
Wait, no.
Have
Insight
you?
check on Lineback. Can I insight check your character to see if I can tell if he's disappointed?
He's going to offer out his hand and towards Lineback in a very specific manner.
17 performance.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Actually, you're gonna let me roll insight against you? Oh fuck
I
yeah.
mean, I
one sec.
guess. I mean, this is. I was going to say this performance
it's a
check was for
7.
how
Oh.
how well he shakes his hand back.
Oh, okay. I'm
So-
gonna look at
However,
your
he's supposed to
list
do it. I know Linebeck knows what he's supposed to do, but I don't.
So hold on. So lineback is so he takes so basically this type of hands is used specifically to help train. As in specifically something that helps a master train his student.
Does Linebeck get the idea that he's actually more skilled just
He
from what he saw,
yeah,
or is this just
he's very skilled. Essentially, this is something that's not done very often. I think of it like as in you remember it happening once, and it basically was. It's almost like you spent like you spent like 100 years in a day, almost kind of like a thing, where you spent a very long time, and it seemed like a long time had passed, but it was only a moment.
I mean, okay. Linebeck will do it. He'll do the handshake.
Everything comes
Hyperbolic whinging.
to a standstill. And he's going to ask you to take off your mask.
He'll do it.
The camera pans behind Linebeck's face.
Do what?
The camera pans behind Linebeck's face.
Yeah, no one else gets to see it.
He nods and gestures you to put the mask back on. As I
Yeah,
thought.
Performance song are like elbowing each other. Like I want to fucking see.
You're frozen.
Weather
This is
frozen
happening.
God,
Like
God damn it.
yeah. So he's going to ask you to pull out your blade and to show it to him.
he'll gesture to be like, which one? Because he has like 5.
the blade with your family marking on it.
Okay, he will begrudgingly do so. He'll be like, you sure you don't want to see the big land shark tooth one?
He's going to notice this condition and ask you to explain it.
The land shark or the family sword?
The family sword.
He will give the exact same explanation that he did to I gotta pull it up because there is an explanation for it. The same one that he gave to the Sebus? Sebus, that guy, yeah.
Yep.
Here it is. Uh. Here we go. I'm just gonna read the whole thing that I did. Upon drawing the weapon from its scabbard entices an unclean, squeaking noise. A katana by design, the handle is ornate and wound together by a light blue rope, ending with a blood-stained tassel that swings in the non-existent breeze. A family crest is stamped on the end of the hilt, but it has been scratched through as if worn completely away. The blade itself is chipped in semi-regular intervals, with rust beginning to form along the blood-stained cutting edge. The blunt back end, however, is still in pristine condition. No blood or rust to contaminate the spine of the blade. Linebeck will explain a samurai's katana is not more than a mirror of its owner. The reflection it presents is to remain until honor is restored to either the sword or the man that once wielded it. One can no longer happen, so I intend to enact the other.
So he nods. All right, let me pull you into a private call.
Oh my god.
Oh.
They're probably gonna like they're probably flipping the fuck out right now.
I'm flipping out a little.
Okay, so he is going to offer to tell you something about your father.
He will reply saying, "What more is there need to know of a coward? He ran and was stabbed in the back."
Death from the wound to the back does not mean one ran. In your case of, well, your father heard it from his father, my master. Not my current master, but my weapon master, the one who taught me everything I know. And you will remember, of course, that your grandfather was considered almost an unparalleled swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he like your grandfather would be the only person who touched you in this way. It's like, okay, that sounds weird, but
Yeah.
your grandfather is the
Rephrase.
only person who used this technique when you were like just learning the sword to help you gather some basics you were really having trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and kind of what was happening is during this time is that like you felt as if like people who had used the sword that you were using were there with you to help you learn. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
didn't have to use your own strength. You used the strength they had,
Mm-hmm.
and those techniques were helping you like get familiarity with some of the stances and things like that. Um, he's going to recount a story regarding your father, and I can actually write this up for you if you want.
Okay.
Do like a
I'm down.
mini book for it, regarding
I love it.
how your father died during the Battle of Spalding. He was actually someone who refused to sacrifice someone innocent to banish the demons that were assaulting the city. And as a result, he was made the sacrifice. He was betrayed by the people casting the spell. They stabbed him
Uh,
in the back.
in that case, two questions would come up. Who was the original sacrifice, and where are your sources? Where did you get this information?
Um, the original sacrifice was a young elf slave bought from a local city, like a city in the sand.
Hmm.
And he got this information essentially from your father, but it was done so where he basically described that he saw this happen. Or
Don't
no,
mind
not
the
your
general
father, your
chat.
grandfather. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm just making them freak out a little bit more.
Yeah, and like in his dying breath, like he cursed them to live like in a land of like to live in among their burning ashes, right? Like he wanted their betrayal to make their entire lives like go to ash. Everything they loved and cared for, the people responsible.
And he said that he got this information from where again?
Your grandfather,
The
his weapon master.
Yeah, that's why it's like Lineback is definitely going to be like, I don't know how much I can actually believe that because my grandfather is the person that filled the rest of the family in, that he ran away and died a coward when he found out what happened.
He
In
shrugs.
I in either case, someone is lying, and I'm inclined to believe my grandfather.
Often it is through the trials and tribulations that the truth is ultimately revealed. It's very possible that he gained this information after he arrived here.
Mm.
In fact, your grandfather was one of the last people to arrive to actually end up going to the temple. Now, whether or not the knowledge he was given was a price to be demanded or a reward for something given, but we don't know.
Well, it sounds like if I want answers, it sounds like the temple is where I need to go now, no matter
Temple?
how much of a bad idea it is.
Yes. He leans in close and stares you in the eye, and he will say, "Whatever you do, don't let them proceed with it. Don't let them do anything."
Don't let them do anything. What? I'm.
There are bargains that are offered. Don't take them. Look what it did to your grandfather.
I'll see what I can do.
And he'll let his hand go. And he removes his hand.
Motherfucker. Hi guys, welcome back.
Linebeck is before you couldn't really tell, but now he is very much just like in a very son of a kind of mood
I don't
now.
think we even noticed. As far as we're concerned, we just like blinked and it's like, oh, nothing happened.
Yeah, he like shakes his hand. Now he's like, son of a bitch.
He'll just open up the back of the cavern door and just jump to the very top and go back to where he was sitting before. Back to his meditation.
You're kind of watching like, oh my. Just like, oh, he doesn't seem happy.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we missed.
With his
very
with his 19 strength when he grabs onto the top of the door to pull himself up, just a Mr. Incredible style on his car. There is now like fingerprints.
Oh my god.
So I'm just kind of like, I'm sure he's fine. As far as we've known him, he has like never been rattled except that one time he got stabbed in the back. So we're just like, whatever.
They'll work it out.
He's
Mr.
not hiding the fact that he's angry. So
Mr. Revenant pulls out like a long skeletal finger from his chest, like a separate finger, not attached to him. Taps it to like the where like the fingerprints are, and then casts mending
What?
What's
and
he
puts it
mending?
back into his chest.
The roof of the cart.
Bro.
Song's eyes are so wide. Girl wants that so bad.
He wants mending.
What?
Ooh, it would be
The
so.
You
wand.
can't grow wands.
The finger.
I want mending. Mending. Eventually.
He also has like a small pouch at the side of his like his waist, and it has like a strange couple symbols on there, and he's going to put it down. I assume there's like a little table. He's gonna put it down on the table. It's been a while since we've had any, let's just say, true potential to save this land. So I figured this might help you.
Well, that's what we are, full of potential.
Does anyone like to investigate
Yeah,
the map?
Song will.
No.
Song will open it.
Smack, I take.
No, please.
I want to see what it is first.
you
Vidar
always want to
fucking
see what it is.
Vidar fucking pokes his head down, like looking for his dog.
So what is it?
It's a bag that is sealed, and on like the runic markings on it, basically, or something along. The easiest way to translate to it is take a penny, leave a penny. Except instead of a penny, it's more like object, message, thought.
Penny for your thoughts.
So like,
Grab your hands.
yeah, I give it to my sister. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Arcana check it, please. Or something. Can she mess with it and figure out exactly what it does? Is it like ascending?
Basically, if you put something inside the bag, it appears elsewhere.
Oh my god, I want to test it so bad. Excuse me
bag
for a
of holding?
moment. I want to see.
He
what do I
gives
have
you
that
what
for?
appears to be a very like a small parchment, like a note card, and a small quill pen, in order to write something on there. And DM me what you write on there.
Oh my god, wait, do I get to pick where it goes, or is it just gonna go anywhere?
It's gonna go where it's
gonna go
supposed
to
to.
Strahd.
It's gonna
go to the main campaign.
It is specifically connected to someplace.
Oh god, okay. Excuse me for a moment while Song crouches over and starts writing in the prettiest handwriting.
Dear
It's a
Storm.
mailbox.
It just shows up in the bar. Edix is like, "Hey, Sebastian, we got mail. What the fuck is this? Is this your pen pal?"
Oh god, I'm trying to think how to write fancy letters.
Calligraphy.
What to title it? Huh?
Calligraphy.
Yes, no, I know that. But
Oh,
like I'm
sorry.
trying to think the exact what deer it would go to. So it's gonna be messy, but give me a moment.
Choose one's most exquisite personages.
Literally never. Currently, it's dear receiver of this message.
Hail to thee of might and valor.
Dear receiver of this message, I want to eat your spine.
Okay, listen, she doesn't say it out loud that she wants people to eat people's spines.
She just needs like a donation of spinal fluid.
Spine.
She just needs to. She doesn't really want to eat the spine. She wants to stab a straw through your spine and drink out the fluid.
And like the thing is that I think Song herself probably doesn't want to, but it's like that fucking carnal instinct of like I need this that drives her more than she is like I want to rip your spine out. It's more like I am so hungry and the mere scent of it drives me insane.
It's like being a cigarette addict.
Yep. I'm almost
I
done.
could get a spine for you.
No, you couldn't.
I mean, honestly, if Farian knew that you were like needed it and it would heal you or anything, he'd be like, "Okay, take a bite, just don't kill me."
It won't heal her though.
It will not.
She would probably lie and say that it would, but Storm would probably correct her so quickly.
With like
It literally is
yelling
just
from the other side.
driving
No,
her.
it wouldn't.
Yeah, it literally would just drive her more and more insane. It would
Do
make her
it.
stronger, but it would drive her more insane.
No, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it helps you now, but it kills you in the long run. Or not kill, but it hurts you in the long run.
By making you more powerful.
It would
Oh,
make
yeah,
her a
more
lot more
maxed health.
powerful. Yep. So you could take more hits.
Exactly. So you should just drink all the spinal fluid.
All right. So
Guys,
do you put
I'm
it
so mad. The washer
inside?
printer is not available in my region.
There we go.
Okay. I will message the response.
Ooh, exciting!
All right.
Like watching over your shoulder while you do this. Just like I want to see.
Hot take. I feel like Song out of the two of them has the nice handwriting because she paid more attention when their mother was teaching it to them.
Yeah,
I feel like
Storm's
that's one
right.
of the
Just like scribble.
yeah. I feel like that's one of the big differences between them is their
Like
handwriting.
Song's the only one who can read my handwriting.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
so mad,
yeah.
guys. I can't find a washing curing thing that like ships to California because all the fucking US ones are like sold out, I guess.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a parts shortage on everything right now still. Also, my game is in hiatus for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
Oh. I don't know if we're on a hiatus.
I might need to miss
Yeah.
next sessions.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss next session. I tried to like broach the idea. I was like, "So, are we doing like stuff on Christmas?" And my mom was like, "You are not playing D&D."
Oh, does it actually fall on Christmas Day? I didn't even look.
Yeah, it's the night of Christmas Day would be our session.
Oh yeah, definitely can't make that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can
no, I
only
would-
because I get off at 6:30 and we don't have plans that evening. Mr. P? Oh wait, oh my god. Okay, wait. She's going to kind of cover this a little bit from Storm and she's going to look at the item that was included with it. Can she like take a close
Yeah,
look at it?
so
and try to figure out what
inside,
it is?
like, as you, like, put it in there, it suddenly was, like, filled with a small blue potion and
Mhm.
that letter.
Oh my god. Oh, Song's already. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Song is holding this bag
This
so
is what was
tightly.
inside.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
She'll show it to you in a minute. She just wants to look at it and you not grab it from her if it's something she can't have.
Oh, okay. I don't realize that, so I'm like, yeah, she's hiding. I'm hurt.
Your bonus action, give me another action. Your spell's in effect automatically she's turning around and she is pressing this into her sister's hands.
Taking.
I'm going to send you what it is.
Yes.
Let me screenshot it real quick. Essentially, it's a potion. Theo's
Yes.
typing again. Theo's typing again.
Hold
Why
on.
are you typing
Yeah.
again?
And then
Continue
it's
typing.
gonna vanish when you try and give it to me.
I'm scared.
No.
Huh? You wanna share with the class?
We have this potion in Hidden Heavens.
Is it the Breath of Cleric one?
No.
No, it's the potion of magic.
Is it
Sending,
the?
sending,
Liquid
queen,
magic.
sending,
Yeah.
sending.
Liquid magic.
Magic.
Just put it in the group chat. What do you have to hide?
No, it's mine. Okay, I'm kidding.
I'm sending it.
It's that. It's that Omega potion, the one where like
Yes, the liquid magic.
yeah, after a minute you get the 1d6 levels of exhaustion, so you could maybe fucking die.
Yeah,
Oh,
Song's gonna
that
pass
one.
it over and then automatically go back to writing again. Theo, they're going to have a conversation after this session.
I'm just like, I take a look at it and I'm like, who the fuck is your new friend?
Mr. P for Pen Pal.
So basically, that's what he sent her was, "Dear sender of previous message, who is this? Why do you want to speak with me? What do you know?
No.
Most suspicious recipient, Mr. P."
Oh my god.
So we have a Mr. A and now we have a Mr. P. That means that there is a group of people that go by alphabet.
So y'all can do what you're doing. Song is crouched over a table writing.
Yeah, just
We
I'm
can
like
do this throughout the
watching her.
session, by the way, so that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just like watching. I'm like watching Song out of the corner of my eye, but I'm also just like kind of focused on Irina, just in case a bat appears to grab her.
Varian's just driving. He might ended up lighting a cigar or something while waiting, just because.
You pull out the cigar and you can't find your lighter, and then suddenly a floating Zippo appears.
I notice you smoking, and I'm just kind of like, even though I don't breathe.
He's
And then
outside.
it just
Yeah.
and then it ignites your cigar and it disappears.
Oh, that's fucking creepy, bro.
It would appear that this trailer has an unseen servant.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. Everybody inside of the carriage would just hear outside as Varian's driving magic.
while
Song
having a
can
fucking
leave.
cigar in his mouth, so it's magic.
Yep.
Pop my head out. I look to see if he appears to be under attack or like floating. He seems fine. I stick my
Furion
head back in.
now has a Cuban cigar.
Oh, nice.
Make a Constitution save.
He's almost 40 years old. I think he can handle a cigar. A Cuban cigar.
They also have other cigars available depending on what you're in for. So the back of the trailer has like a little artificial light.
Oh my god.
Why do you
That might
think
interest
the
Gerwin.
Vistani are always so chill?
That might
Because
interest
they're
the
always
druid.
high.
All right. So what is the rest of the party doing?
Keeping my
Linebeck
eye
is
on Irina.
Linebeck is still up top doing his meditation training thingy.
Yeah, I don't think Voltor has anything to do besides help with driving the cart.
Okay. So you guys kind of proceed along the road, and you get to like an unmarked crossroads.
Which way do we go?
And when the car comes to a stop almost naturally. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and the signpost and the gallows off points into three directions. The northwest
Body?
fork slants down and disappears into the trees, so the southwest fork clings into an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small pot of graves shrouded in fog.
Oh, hang on. It's not Ismark, is it?
Uh, not sure which way we go. I'm not from here.
Okay, yeah, I'll like pop out. Uh, I know we sort of grew up in the opposite area, but do we? I don't know. Did we come this way to like sneak out? Do we recognize it at all?
Not really. There is a creaking noise, like in front of you in the distance, coming from the gallows.
I'm gonna go check it out. When I'm within 60 feet, I'm gonna do a divine sense.
You don't sense anything.
Okay.
Um, as so you're like outside exploring a little bit. You can like go up to like to the gallows.
Close enough to like see. I assume the carrier just like the cart thing is like 100 feet back.
Mm-hmm. The mist parts just slightly, and this is what you see.
I don't want to get a message.
Pull this up. I gotta roll for that too. Sorry it's taking so long.
It's okay. Oh my pressure. Hang on, I feel like I can hear you typing, but are you done typing?
Yep.
Okay. Uh, so I do not make any kind of sound or indication of distress whatsoever. But I do go the rest of the way up to the gallows. You said I sense no one dead, so I'm assuming it's like, not a zombie. Jesus. Can I can I cut the body down?
Yep.
Well, hang on. First of all, I want to examine it. I want to like do an investigate check. Like I'm assuming we were like, hung. Is it because I mean we like just left.
It was
Does it look
dead
like?
before it was dead before it was hung.
But I mean, is it in like full rigor mortis? Like how
It's
long
been dead a
ago?
while.
Okay. Okay. So I stopped freaking out. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna cut it down.
Okay. You cut it down.
Yeah. Um. How um how heavy is the body?
About as heavy as you would expect it to be.
Okay, so I'm assuming I can,
I mean, if you like, you can't really fireman carry it, but you could like drag it like you would.
I mean,
I mean, it would be a
I'm
lot of
pretty
effort.
strong.
Depends on how strong like your character is, but the average woman would
Strong
be
as
able to.
fuck, bro. Okay.
But I mean, if you're a fucking paladin, you might have enough strength. So.
I have enough strength probably. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. What's your strength?
20.
Yeah, you could fireman carry that bitch.
I'm not gonna fireman carry him. I'm gonna like I don't know, carry him gentler than that.
Okay,
Princess
piggyback
carry.
ride.
No piggyback ride. I'll like I don't
Good.
know. I'll like child carry him.
Princess carry.
Yeah, princess carry, bridal carry. So I'm gonna like bring him back. Uh. Um. Lineback.
Hmm.
So hang on. So when I divine sense and Ismark was already outside the carriage, I didn't sense him as undead, right? He was just
Correct.
Ismark. Just checking. Okay. Lineback, can you come down here for a second?
Deep breath in, deep breath out. Jumps off the wagon, comes over.
So yeah, you're gonna see that I'm got with me Ismark's dead body.
Oh.
So
What? It's just like
yeah,
Storm.
He's missing an eye.
Do you, Storm? Do you fill me in? Why do you have his body?
I him this way. So I'm gonna like point at the gallows. He was dead before he went up there. Now here's the thing. He's clearly been dead for a while, and we saw Ismark barely a couple hours ago. So either this is a very elaborate hoax, or the other one was a very elaborate hoax. So while you were at the house with Irina and Ismark, did you notice anything off about him?
Linebeck will poke at the body to make sure that it's not an illusion or anything like that.
Some gas. It's the gas of like the dead flesh comes up, and some bugs come out of its mouth. Yeah, it's.
He does the zombie barf from Dark and Darker. Just green mist comes out. Ugh. Uh, did Linebeck notice anything off about Tea Party is Mark?
No, he seemed to do everything that you expected.
Is this the sort of thing
Can
we should...
Linebeck do his own medicine check on the body to get
Yep.
as much detail on it as he? That's only a 12.
Oh, well, hang on. I don't think I actually rolled medicine. I was just like looking at it.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to dip, guys. It's getting too late for me.
All
No.
good, man. We'll catch you when we catch you, brother.
17
Yep,
plus
later.
3.
Yeah.
You got more info than Linebeck would have.
Yeah, I got 17 plus 3, so dirty 20.
He did not die easy.
Oh no.
But did he die more than a few hours ago?
Yes.
Okay. So
Best
this
estimate, he's been dead for 3 weeks.
So this is some sort of a fake, ideally. I mean, back at Lineback now. Do we want to
And
ask
The,
Irina?
the bones on his hands indicate that they have been broken repeatedly. He's missing fingernails.
Is there any chance that we encountered a fake Ismark?
That's what we're
Okay,
trying to
so
figure out.
this Linebeck will take the body from Storm and set him on the ground. He's gonna start searching for anything that Linebeck would have saw him pick up when he left the house.
Yeah, where's the kid?
Oh my
He's
god, the
got
kid.
nothing.
He's got nothing on him.
Nope. In fact,
Linebeck.
you'll notice like around one of his fingers, even though it's broken, there's like there's a bit more of a pale around his fingers, as if he's missing a ring.
Linebeck will say, "Well, we have two options. One, this is a very, very elaborate hoax, Strahd to make us question Ismark. That is the preferable option. The other one is that Oh, what the fuck was the girl's name?
Adriana.
Adriana is now in the possession of a third party. The question of
Okay.
who that third party is unfortunately unknown. It could be
don't-
Strahd, but it could be someone else.
I don't want to cause any kind of unnecessary panic when we don't even know this is real. So let's have let's take like a short rest, I guess, for an hour. You and I can like take him over to the side and like bury him. And then when we get to Valakai, if we meet up with him and there's Adriana, we can just sort of assess him and see if
Well,
Vidar's
here's the
dog looks
issue.
very interested in one of the bones that are picking out of his knee.
Uh, the issue that I have with that is, other than panic to Irina, there's no reason we should be keeping the party. Them not knowing that we have an issue on our hands is going to cause more issues than them not. They should be. They should know what has happened and that we have a problem on our hands. The more brains we have to tackle this
yeah.
issue, the better.
It's just the more people who know something, the more likely it is. Like if we all know about it, then we're more likely to let something slip in front of Irina.
I say she should know. Her brother is dead, or
We
could
don't
be.
possibly.
The best way we can find out is we can question her. How long has the body been dead? You mentioned
3 weeks.
we could see if she. We can just ask her if she's been acting weird in 3 weeks. She
Okay.
obviously
gonna-
she'll know something is up, but again, there's no reason we should hide it.
Okay,
The
I'm
worst
gonna
case scenario is Adriana is now and she's been taking someone.
Well, no, the worst case scenario is that Ismark was abducted and something else put in his place 3 weeks ago, with the eventual goal of not only taking Adriana, but getting Irina out of the safety of her house since she didn't want to leave.
Well, I mean,
And now
we
something is
kind
waiting
of
to kill
said the
us
same
all.
thing. We've kind of said this.
Wolves
Yeah.
start crying out in the distance.
Who? Wolves? Fuck.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head in the side of the cart, just like, so like take around the corner. I'm just gonna like, hi, Irina.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember a conversation, something Ismark mentioned. Did something in particular happen 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Um. Well, not that I can think of. I mean, well, he was a little bit later that one night, but beyond that,
Right. Okay. Um,
he's been, well, as much as I expected, honestly.
confident are you that you would recognize your brother in any given situation?
Oh, I know him pretty well, I would think.
Okie dokie. Uh, Irina,
Yes.
would you step outside for just a minute?
If there's wolves out there, it sounds like. I don't know. Plus, it's kind of
Just
cold.
just for a second. I just
Lineback will just call out, "It's better that you see this now and not later."
Okay. She, steps out.
I'm gonna just sort of right before I take her around the corner, I'm just gonna be so what you're about to see is gonna come as a shock, and we're not totally sure if it's real. So just bear in mind, and I'm gonna bring her around so she can see the body.
She sees him, and then she starts to, like, first of all, like, be confused, and then she starts having, like, disbelief. And then she just notices, like, the broken and mutilated form that is, like, her brother. And she just kind of, like, falls down on her knees and just starts crying.
I will say Linebeck would probably have like taken a cloak or something and like covered up his body, and when she gets closer, he'll unmask his face in like the way that they would at a mortuary when you need to identify a body, just so that way she doesn't see like
The torture.
the devastation.
I mean, his face is like
Yeah, mangled.
obviously in bad shape.
I mean, it's better than seeing a fucking mangled body.
True.
At least she can like disbelieve
Yeah,
herself
so
into
I won't
thinking
make her.
that the rest of it
I
is
won't
okay.
make her roll an insanity save now.
Oh no.
For what? Insight?
Insanity.
save.
I doing that, I helped her keep her brain just a little,
Yeah, if she
just
had
on the
failed
very
it, she
edge.
would have like denied it was her brother and that she was confident he was alive.
Oh no, did she succeed it?
Well, she didn't have to roll it because he, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Linebeck will give his condolences and just be like, I am sorry that I had to tell you like this, but I believed it was better for you to know and find out now than something awful happen later and find out then.
So, Irina, if this is your brother, he has been dead for a couple of weeks. Ever since that night he came late, is there anything you've noticed that might say your brother wasn't who he seemed to be?
No, he was always the way he was. He was no difference, nothing.
Is it that he was too perfect in your expectations? Always doing what you thought he would be doing and nothing, absolutely nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, once in a while I'd have a thought about something weird, but it's almost like immediately always, never came up again, and I don't know. I need to go lay down.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna fill everyone in. uh, how far away are we roughly from
While
nighttime?
she's filling them in, Linebeck is his typical burial procedures.
Yeah, how far away are we roughly from nighttime?
It's night.
I mean,
When like the
Well,
wolves
early
come
night,
out.
but yeah.
So do we have like an hour?
What do you mean?
I want to do my ceremony spell.
Yeah, you have. I mean, it depends on what your eyes going to stop for an hour. I mean, it's pretty dark out. It's not like pitch black, but
Yeah. I do think that we should bury him and bury him with respects, but also, do we want to put Irina at risk?
no, we got a druid. He can talk to the wolves. Get him out.
Well, I'm not
Oh.
only worried about the wolves.
Yeah, we're worried about other stuff. Okay.
Well, is it
Wait.
safer to travel
Wait.
at night in Barovia or to hunker down somewhere at night in Barovia? That's the
Like, we
question
should
that
move
Storm
it
and
to
Song
their
need to answer.
schedule. Oh God, Theo, will we know? Will we know what is better since we grew up in like the woods of Barovia?
less things are out, but those things you don't want to meet.
Okay. Hang on. I want to cast detect magic on myself.
Okay.
On yourself.
It's just you cast it on yourself so you can detect
I
magic.
know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna. So, do I sense any kind of magic, conjuration, transformation, alteration, deception, anything? Do I
No,
sense any magic? No. Ah,
not on him.
not. Do I
It's
sense it in
just
general?
a dead dude.
Is there any magic on anyone else in the party, Theo?
Multiple,
Yeah.
like a like a shiny beacon.
There's more wolves howling in the distance, and then almost reflexively, the young wolf pup goes into the air and starts howling in response.
No,
All right.
somebody cover his mouth.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna wrap him up, and we wrap him up in the cape that Linebeck drew, and we're gonna just take him with us, I guess.
I think like as they're all getting ready to go back in, Song would just there's a lot less things that we have to worry about necessarily. The things that will find us are more powerful, so if we go quietly and quickly as possible. And then she's going to step back into the carriage and sit down beside Arena and try to comfort her. Just like
Well,
laying
they
her gently on
say
her back.
if
The
we are to take the advice of, say, someone that is lost, they recommend that you stay in one place so that you're easier to be found. However, if we conversely take that as moving is harder to be found, you also make a lot more noise, especially in this hunk of staying in one place, hunkering down, and keeping quiet. I think is our best option.
Well, yeah, we're right in the middle of a fork in the road, so we don't even know which way to go right now. So let's just, I guess, we'll keep watch like 2 at a time, I guess.
Go over to like the edge of the tree line and just Lineback cuts down some branches and stuff so it starts covering the RV so that way it's
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you cut down some trees, and I was like, oh yeah, that's not loud at all.
I was like,
starts
bang.
building a house, a tree house.
So yeah, we can take watch
Man
like
of many
2 at a
talents.
time.
So I assume it'll be the twins for one watch, and then how else do we want to split it?
Do we technically need to set up watch? I mean, our the Terra's up all night. He doesn't sleep.
Fair, but also
Well, having someone up with Tara would
would be good.
especially in a situation like this. Just like if Tara, like if we camouflage the RV and everyone gets inside the RV and there's just one person at like the door of the RV looking out and Tara is outside the RV, like
Mhm.
patrolling and keeping quiet, that's a better way to I
That
think.
Here's
makes
another
sense.
question: do you think our wolves, like Vidar's wolves, could also like form a little perimeter? Maybe.
I could also just set the alarm spell up as a ritual. Like Terra plus the alarm spell could be enough.
How long?
Yeah.
Well, is the alarm spell something that would be triggered by like, I don't know. Well, there's nothing harmless out right now.
No, anything that finds us too, we need to be ready to move automatically and either run or fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how long
I
does
think
the alarm spell last?
Which is why,
I think it lasts 24 hours.
yeah, which is why
Okay.
I'm thinking having somebody awake might be a good idea, simply because of the fact of like everyone else is in the carriage. If they're in the driver's seat, if something fucking comes, we go. We don't wait.
Okay. So yeah. So we'll start.
That,
So
that
we'll
makes sense.
start with Farian because he's got the vehicle proficiency. So we'll start with him in the driver's seat, and we'll have
I
the alarm
mean,
spell, and we'll have Tara.
Lineback is going to be awake pretty much the whole because he's been sleeping on the top of the RV the whole day. That's his
That's a
meditation
fun
is
little
basically sleep.
conversation we had.
Argon will come outside and will help participate in the ceremony.
Yeah.
And he will sprinkle some of his, I guess you could say, homegrown holy water over the body.
Homegrown holy water.
Oh yeah, because if we're staying here, I have time to do the ceremony. Okay.
Yeah. And Song will stay inside and sit with Irina. And then I don't know where the others are going
And
to
after the ceremony is finished, blue light kind of like emanates from his body and like rises into the air.
go. Does it get snatched away?
And it like rises into the air and then fades into the sky.
Oh, he actually got to move on. He didn't get eaten by Strahd.
Wow, that could only be
Well,
one or two things.
it's more than likely he got reincarnated like most of the other here.
No, one or
Okay.
two things. Either he's free, or now he's like me.
Well, does the corpse look to be rising up?
Nope.
Alright, let's see, he's
Revenants
free.
aren't always of their own body. Don't always start in their own body.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we'll hope that he's free. And not, teaming up with Doru. Okay. I gotta take off for the night.
I was about to say it's probably a good spot to end the session.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you guys think?
What?
It was a good session.
There was a lot of reveals that I did not expect.
No.
We had her for even less time than we had Belinda.
We have a habit of killing kids, I guess.
She didn't kill anyone. She was just like.
My heart hurts. Every child.
Okay,
gets...
look. Okay, don't even at me right now.
You keep giving us children and then taking them, Theo.
Look, man.
gonna
At least
retaliate.
it wasn't the kid's body, right?
I'm gonna retaliate by making my next character a kid.
Oh my god, don't
He'll
you
kill you.
dare.
Don't
We won't,
tempt
well,
fate. He'll just kill you.
he will just kill you, but also, dear god, all the fucking heartbreak.
No, I'm
Besides, I already have a
specifically
character
going
who's
to make
childlike.
this character as close to the third Fate Sister to throw everyone off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, after I
It'll
kill
There'll be
be-
Lineback,
actual
don't worry.
message where it's like you're the third.
I'm gonna be worried if you kill Lineback, because that's gonna mean a lot of stuff.
I mean, if you die here, maybe you just go to Hidden Heavens. Like maybe that's what's happening.
Yeah, you get
I
stuck
don't
there
like that.
forever.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okie doke. See
All
you
right.
guys.
So, what do we name the session?
Oh god.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Basically, another
Na-
child bites the dust.
Name it "What the Dog Doing" with the tongue thumbnail.
Oh my god.
Do you see? Do you like the painted the oil paint version I posted
There's an oil paint version?
in general?
You guys gotta watch that baby wolf video I sent with the sound on. It's so fucking
Oh.
Oh hell yeah.
All right. Well, title to be determined. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.